Whatever. No, I'm not exercising. God. What's up? How's it going? Feel bigger.
Greetings, Steve. Nice to see you again, J.i.M.
How's it going? I gotta fix the mic.
Let's freaking
Think out weird. Card battle, that's quick. Sorry, moving the mic around. Alright, whoever did that, you gotta roll. Hold on.
Hello, Steve. How are you today?
I'm trying to avoid exercise. I can't even see who did that. Red Misery, you gotta roll equal to or greater than 12. One? That can't be right. That can't be right at all. Oh my God. All right, hold on. Then I got to replay an alert. We did that. That wasn't spicy. Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Boop. Catman. Boom. 64 moons. That's the book.
Hope everyone's having an amazing Wednesday. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do streaming from now on because I want to stream full time, but it's just scheduling at this point. But I did listen to some cool music that I forgot I had. The artist name is Moog. He's from Australia.
You also host nightly car mods on YouTube. Car mods? On YouTube. I forget what. Jack up your cars. You're going to take your door panels off the sun. What? Came across when I find you. Sounds creepy. It's actually very sweet. I know, streaming full time for me, I would be mentally exhausted. All the button pressing. Oh.
Less than 3.
What's up? How's it going? Thank you. No, she dragged me to the gym because she's like, we're all going to work out, right? I'm just like, yeah, sure, I'll go to the gym. Yes, it's literally the longer version of that one video you posted. I don't know, so how's it going? It's Wednesday. Is that a golden kappa, incoming golden kappa? Are you kidding me? I don't have a golden kappa hype train. Are they just giving these things out now? Dude, we got one like what, 4 weeks ago? 5 weeks ago? Go.
Hey, a golden kappa train.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We'll see what happens. Co-randomness. Thank you. 100 bits. What's up? Oh, man.
No, not incoming. It's here. It's level 1, almost 2.
Oh, wait, it's on. Oh, now it is. Okay, my thing didn't refresh. Oh, God. Dude. Again. Hey.
Golden kappa hype train bits for Steve.
I know, dude. Golden kappa hype train. Why am I surrounded by these people? Center of a Pauline sandwich. Nice dress, though. It's got a cool little bat on it. What's up? So I'm Snow White. What's up? How's it going? What co-randoms? Look like you use some more coffee. I can always use more coffee. Icarus, give it a bunch of subs. I am Kevin Paul. Got a sub. Les Tolmec got one. Sandjester, Anthro-Rat, and Epic Type Pants. David Bowie fan? I don't Come on, that was funny. It's a bit of a reference, but someone will get it. 28 moons, Ace of Diamonds, thank you. Thank you, Icarus, thank you. I appreciate it. We're on level 3. Dude, we're getting a golden kappa. You know, that's regardless. Oh, Banana Cat. Not in the gym, people will slip. Oh, yeah, let me start calling things. Oh, wait, you guys calling things? Hey, somebody's calling things. Thank you for calling things.
Cat conductor, Kathy, Catchu, Kathy, Catwoot, Cho.
There you go. Nice. Thank you.
More golden bits for Steve.
Popcat. Brr. Get on the wall. Was that? Thank you. Icarus, thank you. God, everybody, thank you. Ion, thank you. It's like everybody being here. Pressing the buttons, thank you. I've been eating terrible the last couple of days. Applecat.
Someone is. It's not me. I'm not, huh? Too fuzz-brained. But I have coconut shrimp _ carrot.
Coconut shrimp sounds pretty good. If I like shrimp, I like half of that. I like the coconut part. I gotta make, God, she's so distracting back there. I'm just gonna order more juice. Go.
Hi Steve Donoff 24 wave.
What's up? How's it going? Pretty A Bunker, thank you. Zombie Snow White, thank you again. I don't know who's pressing buttons. It's a mystery. Got great stamina. Yeah, for about another hour and 12 minutes too. God. What are you playing? Track and field? Dude, that game, I still got blisters. Yeah, like 1980, whatever. Down's here. Bingo! You're ruining my life right now. Oh, yeah. Because I got to press buttons now. Dawn's here. Bingo. Which is supposed to be relaxing. Bingo. Dawn's supposed to be relaxing. People say hi. What's up?
Hi, Dawn.
How's Icarus? Hi.
I'm relaxing.
Yeah, you're relaxing.
I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Remake because someone was so nice.
Time to hydrate because I need some water. I gotta keep the pipes hydrated.
I gotta keep the pipes hydrated. She's playing Final Fantasy Remake.
Thank you.
Yeah. Early birthday because it's your day off. Yes.
Why?
What?
I'm gonna go blow things.
Okay, I got a golden kappa here. And people are throwing, I've never seen that before. There's somebody threw a tomato. It's gone. It's gone. We got a golden kappa.
Huh.
It's golden.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pretty.
So, hold on, I gotta catch up. What's that? Hydrate. Oh man, you're gonna make me hydrate? Posture check. Oh, okay, so I called that.
Why some more bikini?
She tried to drag me into the gym. Remember that thing that we did? I posted? Yeah, we dragged it out. You survived your operation. Hey, nice. I know I'm looking down here. Hold on, I got to readjust.
Who works out in a bikini?
She does apparently.
That's not safe.
Why not? She's not sitting on anything.
You could drop a weight on your toe.
She's not using weights. Where'd I leave off? You're gonna play your game.
On the workout benches and the bikes.
It's aerobics. It's cardio. Well, I don't lift things. Those Dawn's things. She could have chafe. Need one more for bingo. You need one more for bingo? Dude, we're all level 4. Level 4, bro. Oh, yeah. I said I did the dude thing. Ah, man. Is that it? If that's the one you need, then maybe. Let's see. What do I got? Oh, wow. I'm one away, too. No, that's okay. The one I need is runs out of coffee. I haven't even started yet. God. Hey, Ropepo, thank you for the bits. First time chat. Nice. Called that too. Nice. Thank you for being here and helping out merely by putting stuff in chat. I mean, somebody's going to get bingo any moment now. Thanks and congrats on your survival. Survival. Yeah, I'm missing half a chat because I'm distracted by the golden kappa and this thing back here. I'm not exercising. Okay. Here you go. I'm exercising. Okay. You happy? All right. Look at it. I'm getting cardio. Ooh. All right. Whatever. I need a physical item. That's gonna be rough. I also need to run out of coffee. I could try. So I'm still white. Thank you. I appreciate. Let's see. Oh God, I didn't even drink. Yeah, I definitely haven't had enough coffee today. I drank the cup that had no coffee in it. Oh, that's rough. Boop. Yeah.
Last little push.
Last little push. Thank you. Hey, nice. Boop. Thank you. Thank you. What do we got? Boom. There we go. I'm gonna have to recap all the chats. So if you said something, you're gonna have to repost. We're on level 5. It's a golden kappa thing. It's literally a giant bar.
My remains.
Our remains. The remains. What the hell is she doing back there? Boop, 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 boop. Where'd I leave off? I'm assuming you missed my chat. What? My stream froze up for a minute when we were playing with super chat. So, Lost Pixie won. Nice. They get a spin. Spin on the wheel of digital goodies. Yeah. Random singing. Okay. What? Give me information or helpful advice towards the start of the stream while reading about Mighty Car Mards. Could you please repeat yourself?
Buckaroo won bingo first.
No, Space Buckaroo won first? Really? The one did that not pop up, or did I just not see it? Oh, Space Buckaroo won. Ah. Lost Pixie. Sorry. I got distracted. No, I didn't really give any advice. I said it would be super time consuming and streaming full time would burn my brain out. I got Space Buckaroo. I finally looked at the chart. That was the first one I saw that popped up because I got so distracted with things. Album, The Reams of Tom Lever. Winner, assuming, we've got a winner. Got that. Read that. Yeah, if you need to repost something, do it. Dude, we're on level 5. I'm cool with level 5. My hands are weird. There was something I was going to say. Oh, man. You ever wake up and you just have that frizzle fry brain thing going on where you're just like not really focused on anything? We're in frizzle fry brain mode. I don't know what it is. We were working all last night. It was probably just too much work. Steampunk Chica. We're frazzled. That's it. Or I can't imagine being caffeine deprived because we made this coffee that has so much caffeine in it. Like you could take a spoonful of it and be like, I cannot eat any more of this because I will die. I don't even know what we did, but it's got such a concentrated amount of caffeine in it that I worry about it. Like I may not even eat the rest of it. Random started what? 60s are fun, but they're done. They are done. 60s are done. 60s are over, man. Boop, 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 boop. Were there any like really good songs from the? Well, I mean, there were good songs from the 60s. I'm thinking of 50s. That was a little dicey. You need more caffeine. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that coffee though. The coffee ice cream. I could have like a spoonful, but I got to mix it each time. It's a pain in the butt. He's poisoning the pigeons on his gravesite. Guy died a few years ago. What? How's that even possible? How do you poison pigeons from beyond?
Golden Kappa train ticket bits.
Yes.
Also hello.
Negan, hi. Hope you're doing well. Affogato? Affogato, do it. What's an affogato? Should I take a night or day? Now it's what? 5:14 now. PM now. Night or what? Night or day what? Oh, NyQuil. Depends on when you want to go to sleep, I guess. Golden Kappa time. 1 minute left. Then we got to do wheel spin. Is she gonna pass out? I'm getting tired just looking at her. You'd find a way. Remember, poisoning pigeons in the park? No. Who would do that? It's rude. I like pigeons. It's the only New York wildlife we had. All right. Wheel spin already. We're working on it. Yep. Did you see what's up? Yeah. Sent a video of a new record player playing a Christmas song on the record. I got it for Christmas. Surprisingly, that record player was very good audio quality. Nice. New technology in it really just contains the existing technology and the Bluetooth card so they can hook up a Bluetooth device, play music for your phone or the iPod. Nice. I do like modern technology. We've been looking at all the CES stuff that's kind of either been announced or coming out, hopefully. We're going to go through a lot of that because I love techie things. Come on, who wants a holographic digital AI assistant? All right, Golden Kappa, we did it. Boom. Give me that Golden Kappa, you son of a... Come on. Open it up, sharing that Golden Kappa. Boom. There you go. We got the Kappa. And it's golden. Gold. Also... really? Yeah, okay. Is it? It kind of is, I guess. All right, we got Golden Kappas. Now we got to do the wheel spin. I got to keep up with life. Space Buckaroo! One before everybody else until I saw Lost Pixie. Oh, God. All right, let's get the wheel spin going. Where is it? Boom.
What's the deal? Let's spin the wheel. 'Cause you want freaking wheel.
All right, spinning the wheel. You know the deal. Could be music, could be comic, could be video collection. All from the It Shop. I'm going to send you a link and you get it. If it's something you already got, feel free to pass it along to somebody who may not. What's that? This squirrel? Squirrel? What's that? Squirrel. It won't put the word and in there. It's got to do that little coding ampersand crap. Oh, God. All right, well, squirrel and robots. Where the hell is that? I got to fix that now, or I'm just really. And oh God, here's the problem. I have a severe issue with. There it is. Let me just get that. No, anytime you put the and symbol, it's got to do like the coding version of it, and I'm just like, what the flip, man. 2026. I almost said 25. I'm catching up. All right, let me boop, 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 boop. Again, if it's something you have, feel free to give it to a link to whoever may need it. But where is it? Squirrels and robots, squirrels and robots, squirrels and robots. You should have just bundled that with every podcast that you did under the same name. Create download key. Boop. Got download key. Gonna whisper it to you. Shibadow. There you go. Now I get the close tabs. Closing it. Closing it. Nice. Boom. There we go. All right. Life goes on. Still. Really? All right. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Now let me catch up with chat. Okay. Go.
I am computer. Me no understand this human symbolization.
Well, ask AI. It'll tell you. Or just go. That'd be funny. Just say go really long. Just at the end. Honestly, had I won the power project, we started my main company, Black Star Audio. And coming here to be releasing a new modular home audio system. That'd be cool. Go.
97 Jim Happy
Nice.
Heart Jim Happy Heart Jim Happy Heart Jim Happy Heart Jim Happy Heart.
Happy Heart. Thank you. I appreciate 9 to 7 moons. Release a new modular home audio system like the old school audio towers. We're to have an audio cabinet and a few speakers around. How start the new recording CD player audio files group. Okay. That's usually going to be a hard sell, like having giant audio systems for people's homes. I don't think people's ears care anymore, which is the downside of that. I love the technology. I want everything to sound really awesome all the time. But I think speakers and stuff like that, people want the tiny little device that they can just, they're missing out. What? I actually have 2 tower speakers that are absolutely phenomenal. And we got them from somebody probably 15 years ago. And they were awesome then, and they're awesome now. And believe it or not, they're only getting better. I don't even know how that's possible, but you know this person who's really into audio, it's like, yeah, over time they kind of quote-unquote warm up. And I'm like, huh?
Got a new laptop for Christmas. I love it. The
Nice.
screen is nice and big.
Awesome. Dude, new laptop, new tech. Love it. They should do CES before Christmas, get people hyped up and just have it and available now. Do that kind of tactic. Because then people can go out and get their little robots and stuff. Have designed my gaming space different. Yeah, I don't like rearranging stuff. Anytime I get a new piece of tech and it's specific for a particular need, having to move around everything is freaking annoying. Yeah. I've got a 5.1 sound system for my TV if I could afford it. The problem is the receivers cost so much. That's the thing. Like a decent receiver, you might be better off just getting a sound bar. Like at that point. It's not like anybody knows how to master audio in a movie anymore anyway. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Do. Squirrel's a robot. Dude, I had that song stuck in my head for like a month. It was ridiculous. I'll say. I mean, for realism, I'm probably going to feel like I'm blocking it, but okay, she's having fun. Let's see, it's very distracting. I'm not used to having things move behind me. I mean, for realism, I'm probably just going to get a good VR headset with decent speakers. There you go. That would be cool, bro. Dude, a VR headset where you can just watch movies. That's what I need. You know, forget about going to the theaters anymore. You'd be like, whatever, man. I got my VR headset. Yeah, people just download movies anyway. It doesn't really matter. Let's see. IT recombination dance. You have to do some stuff sometimes. Yeah. No, what the worst thing I had to do was God, because we run on like, God, I'm a laptop guy. Don't ask me why I'm a laptop guy. They run quiet. They're portable. All that stuff. Getting a tower was utter chaos for me. It's awesome, but it's utter chaos. You know, because it's like this big thing I got to move around. It's heavy. Just for your system to turn what media input as a virtual device. Yeah, there you go. You can do that with Oculus. Oh, Oculus? Do they still call it Oculus or is it MetaQuest or what the hell do they call it now? I think is it Quest or MetaQuest or I don't know, man. Dude, Facebook has had so many rebrandings over the last couple of years. I'm just like, can you guys make a decision? You know, just decide. Oh, it's MetaQuest? All right. Let's see. And you know what? While I'm here, hits mic with face. Boom. Yeah, but there would be going to be connections. There would be multiple HDMI ports. I mean, head where all the controls are. So they had a new thing. Just really have to pull the head and put it in the record player module. Everything should be HDMI or digital optical. Love digital optical. It's just that little thing where you just boop. There you go. It's a laser. I like it. Modular cord to the hat. I can watch a movie. What MegaQuest? Great for 3D movies. That's because it's hard to get do they even make 3D TVs anymore? Because we actually have like 3D Blu-rays. All right, and it's like the one TV we have that's really old. We have a newer one, but the old one is the only one that I've seen recently that has a 3D. And I'm like, what the hell, man? They really pushed it, and then it's just like they stopped. Yeah, it's a stereoscopic thing. Yeah. My Turbo One sound system is connected to TV through the aux port. Aux. Wow. Well, like the headphone jack. HDMI has been having issues with Linux, so no display port. Not so much. Ah, okay. There's always a tech issue. Always a tech issue. I don't know. What I'm hoping for is unification of tech moving forward. Because every time, it doesn't matter. And I would, whatever operating system that comes out that can deal with audio and not change my settings, that's what I'm throwing my money at moving forward. Because it's always an issue. It's always an issue. Every time I start up the computer, something gets changed, and I don't know why. There's no reason. And after an update, forget about it. It's everything's reset to default for no reason. Coffee. It's frustrating, man. You know, it's just like I just want stuff to work. What is your operating system? System you are operating? It's a Windows. Windows? We don't support Windows. Why not? I don't know. So who's been doing what this week? We've just been doing, you know, the usual background work. We had some running around to do on Monday, which was why Dawn didn't stream. We were here Sunday, so, you know, only so much happens between that. Yo, everybody's sick. Holy crap, dude. No. We reluctantly had to go outside because, you know, apparently if you don't have food, you have to buy it. Everyone was hacking up something. It was absolutely ridiculous. Phileas, what's up? A big fan, been watching your stuff since like early 2000s? Probably. What, first episode's late 2001? Let's see. Or it could have been 2. Comics were first 2001. Anyway, thank you for Foamy and stuff and all the squirrel vids. You're welcome. We still make them every other week. YouTube. Oh. It's fun. It's still fun to complain about stuff. Like this one back here. Where do we live? All the flu is everywhere. Tell Dawn I said hi. Well, I don't think she can hear me. Yeah, everybody's sick. So why is everybody sick? I feel like the flu was exploding, and then everybody did the holiday thing. Then everybody got sick from that. Yeah, I did not want to go out, but I had to pick up some things, and everyone was like coughing all over stuff. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, if I do not get sick, it'll be a miracle. So wheel spin happens. There you go. Hey, forgot about that. Thank you. Yeah, flu. Oh god. Stay hydrated. Yeah, that's usually the thing. Everybody's just like, stay hydrated. I think the one time you had flu, you're just like, you know what? I'm going to sleep for 3 days. Are you good back there? You done? Good. Just taking a breather, I guess. Constant temperature change doesn't help. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't even know what the temperature is now. I just know it's been cold. That's it. It's apparently after 2 days with a fever. Really? 2 days? Oof. Did you have a fever when you had the what might have been flu or might have been COVID? It wasn't sure because like the last time you got really, really sick, that was late 2019 when I guess it was starting to just happen. So we're not sure if it was COVID or actually a flu. We have no idea. So you survived. It was kind of just exhausting. That was it. Then you got over it and went back to work. You can only stay hydrated if anything stays down. Yeah. That was weird. You didn't get pukey or anything like that. Yeah. You were just like, yeah, I don't feel like doing anything. I got sick first 2 weeks ago, but got sick, what? Second time? Can I fight it as everybody got it? Wow. That's kind of, I hate it. I was going to say it would be cool if, people were sick. They did the courtesy of not going to work and getting everybody else sick, but, I think we've been through that before. Yeah, the cough does not go away. I've been sick for 3 months. Doctor says I'm not infectious and shedding anything, but every now and then this dry cough kicks up. Kicks the crap out of me. Yeah, dry coughs are annoying. I mean, the only thing you can do with that is like lozenges and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, all right, kind of helps out, but, not really. What? Dude, I got bags of lozenges, man. I love lozenges, It's the candy that soothes the throat. Yeah. Now, Don got these weird ones. They're fancy. Well, you could try elderberry. That happened when you had that really bad throat thing. We tried everything. That's when you were doing the vocals so hard you were coughing up blood. You had to get like elderberry, some weird stuffed manuka honey, and all that other garbage. Holy crap! It worked though. For some reason it did actually help out. Luden's cherry, sugar-free. We just got some of those recently. I've been eating those things like candy. I'm like, I don't even have a sore throat. These are good. Definitely nothing is helping this dang cough. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with that. Like, if none of the lozenges are helping, then you can only just go with an expectorant, to get whatever's causing it. I don't know if you got congestion or anything like that. Left Fisherman's Friends lozenges. Those were good, too. Those are pretty good. Yeah. They are strong. They're definitely strong. You open them up and you're like, wow. Whoa. They're pretty good. That was the other thing we got. We got discount freaking chocolate mints. There's these, a whole row of these things. They look like giant, a little bit smaller York peppermint patties. However, this brand that we usually get every time we, see them on sale, these things are atrocious. I have never had mints so terrible in my entire life. They're chocolate-covered mints. The chocolate's not good. And the mint part, when was the last time you bit into like a York peppermint patty type candy and the mint is chewy? Why the hell is it chewy? Why is it chewy? It was like mint bubble gum. I'm like, this is stupid. They were heavily discounted. Also, medicinals cause constipation or laxative effects. You use too much. There you go. There's a Chinese molasses like cough syrup that works really well. It's like menthol and honey had a baby. Try Dayquil, NyQuil, just a cough suppressant. Methylated cough drops, Vicks Vapor Rub. Yeah, I kind of, Vicks Vapor Rub I will only use if I am like at death's door, because I hate the smell of it for some reason. That eucalyptus crap, I don't know what it is. I think because every time, you know, when you're sick as a kid, it's just like, that's what parents do. Here's some Vicks Vapor Rub. And it's just, you have this built-in olfactory memory of just being sick and coughing up stuff every time you smell that. You're like, you know it's bad because I smell it. It's almost psychological. If you don't smell it, you know it's not that bad. I think it's used so they can, what, form it into pancakes? Chewy? Yeah, but I don't get that out of a York peppermint patty. I eat that. It's kind of nice, you know? Same thing with Junior Mints. These things, I was like, what the hell? And I've gotten them before and they were decent. So I don't know if something happened in shipping or it was a bad batch. But, you know. She's going to pass out eventually, right? Well, she's been going for 44 minutes. All right. Mochi thing. Some people like that. I do like, I'm going to try to make a mochi ice cream. Where we go? The everything bagel cream cheese ice cream didn't work.
The best are the Rico or the square ones.
I've actually never seen the square ones. I've just seen the, you know, cough drop shaped ones, the roundish ones. I've never seen the square ones. They used to have these really good, it was a brand name, what was it, like Ludens? Which sounds weird. I feel like that's a spicy website. Go to ludens.com. Why, what's there? Lewd things? No, they had these strawberry banana ones, and then they like stopped making, or at least locally, we just didn't get them anymore. And I was like, oh man, dude, they were really good. Strawberry banana? Oh, it's awesome. Ludens, not Ludens. I don't know. I feel like that'd be a name for like a series of anime toys. Just spicy protagonists. Damn autocorrect. The Ludens. All right, let me get more coffee. Hopefully I grabbed the coffee. I did. I did grab the coffee. Nice. And let me not knock it over. So. Boop, 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 boop. That's good. Get out of here. Boop. Listen to what? AG album on Spotify, which part of that is AI? Wasn't in the name. I wouldn't be able to tell. They're well done. Digital Dreams are my current favorite. All right, there's two things with the AG stuff, right? All the lyrics, of course, we write. Music is kind of like 50-50. Well, at least moving forward. Most of the stuff up now is just like, all right, it took the lyrics and it made songs out of it. It took forever. Stuff that's coming out actually has a bass. So like some of the stuff we played in the intro today, the bass music was just like, okay, we did the lyrics, we did the bass music, we handed it off to AI and we say, make this sound like I have a band. And then it works. So it really depends. I think most of the stuff now, like, is just could be robot, like the music part. But, you know, I can't just like not write something and say, look, I made music. You know, it's like, doesn't work that way. I actually like the stuff that works from a bass that I created, because that's awesome. Because that's just like, dude, awesome. Look at that. Come on, man. We got an epic pirate theme version of the Neurotically Yours theme. It's awesome. It's not out yet, but it will be. Let's see. Well, the message for reasons. Oh my God. Come on. Oh, we got a card battle. Oh, we got a stunt box of Ludens. Okay, got that. All right. You got to roll. Sid the Cyberman, you got to roll equal to or greater than 16. 15. Oh, okay, it's just my one ball. Card battle. Got beat up by a girl with brittle bones. Yeah, but you know what happens. Like, ooh, pirates. Yeah. It came out fun. It's got this nice epic feel to it. It's awesome. Because I like hearing the notes that we've actually played being handed off to quote unquote competent musicians. You know, where you have that idea and you're like, here, do something with this. You know, and it's like, damn, that it actually sounds good. Where's the oh man. No, we got the acoustic version, which is very chill and mellow, so I mean we could play that. We wrote the notes. Keep that in mind. It's nice. Robots added flair. And this is why I needed a backing band. Sorry, YouTube, you're not going to be able to hear this. I'm playing the rest of it now. It got weird like 70s all of a sudden, but I still kind of like it. It's like the elevator version. I'll do the pirate one eventually. We played the metal one in the beginning, right? Yeah. You get the basic idea. Boop, 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 boop. I like doing the scroll song ones. The scroll songs are freaking fun. Trying to think if we got where is it? What do we got here? Oh, somebody should remember this. Hold on. You're gonna... No, one of the last scroll songs. We could do this one. No, we did Panomia, and that was awesome. I love that. Here we go. See, now that's a good use of AI. You know, you take a scroll song, you say, you know what? Full band this shit. Oh man, I love it. Hey, even if nobody else likes it and they complain about AI, I'm having freaking fun. What else we got? I could go through these all day. And I'm trying to think of something that people would actually remember, because I went through the archives on this crap. Huh. Yeah, we'll leave it there. What? What happened? What? It's much larger than Apollo. What was it? I want to know what it was. Hold on. What was the message? How do I cope as an American? What? Oh, America's known for dumbassery. That's our thing. That's our brand. Here's the weird thing about America. Just the thing about being an American, and I guess I understand why you deleted it for, you know, reasons like that. Let me just get back to the normal thing here that I had going. It'll mess up the whole thing if I don't have it on. Okay, we got that. Go. Okay. South Park actually made a very good observation about this. America is basically 50-50. And no matter what the political climate is, you have one that is vilified and one that's claiming to try to fix things. Okay? And it goes for both sides. Because when one person is in power, everybody complains about them. But then other people are like, no, they're trying to do stuff. And then when the other side's in power, people are complaining about it. So we have this constant tug of war, which is, depending on your perspective, between, you know, good and evil. All right? Quote unquote. I think they're both evil, but that's just me. So it's interesting because with all that conflict, you have a interesting, I want to say, catalyst for development. You know, you got to think, you know, America's only been around for like 250, you know what I'm saying? So there's been an astounding amount of progress in a country in a short amount of, historically speaking, time. So, you know, for all the chaos that ensues, it's kind of like something better usually comes out of it most of the time, you know? So it's weird. You just have to stand back a bit and kind of just observe and see what happens. And I also look at as, hey, Adam, thank you. What's up? I also look at America as kind of a pendulum. So it's like, I've said this numerous times, but it will go greatly to one side, and then the other side will get like all bent out of shape, and then it'll go all the way to that side, and then the other side will get bent out of shape, and it goes back and forth. And each time it does, there's a few steps forward and a few steps back, you know, each way. So it's weird. It's very bizarre, but it's just the state of things. Yeah. Also, kind of depends on God, all these things are getting deleted. Culturally transformative. Yeah, no, that works. Bum, 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 bum. Thinking about being in America is like how your own morality. We know, but make you think it could be uncomfortable to focus on it directly. Yeah, no, there's a good South Park episode about it that encapsulated it really well. And it's just basically like one group is going to be a group of idiots, and then the other group is going to be another group of idiots. So one looks good at one given point in time in history, and then the other side looks like they're schmucks, and then vice versa, and it goes back and forth. And then globally, for everybody else, it's like, well, there's all these people complaining about what's happening in their country, so they want some kind of change. But then there's other people who are like complaining about the people complaining about it because change might be happening. And it's just, I think there's just so much smoke and mirrors going on that it's just like, I don't know. I just keep my fingers crossed that nothing goes worse. We're nation built to say one thing and do another. Both sides mean we get two voices. Yeah, but neither of them listen to us, which is the problem. It really is sad. It's like the more, and I'm not going to delve into politics because that's usually not my thing here. But the more I look into it, the more I realize none of these politicians are actually listening to us. Like it's and it's interesting because now with the internet, you know, and this wasn't always the case back in the day, the astounding amount of double talk that comes from people in power is amazing to me. Because one year they'll say one thing, the next year they'll say something else, the next year they'll say something else, and they will literally contradict themselves about 15 times in 4 years. And it's just like whoever they're talking to. And most of them are so old they don't realize that, yeah, internet is a thing, you know, and people will go through the trouble of digging something up and saying, well, you said this here, you know? And it's just like, yeah, but this is what I meant. No, this isn't what you meant. This is what... They don't listen to squirrels, except maybe pharmaceutical CEOs. Oh, pharmaceuticals love squirrels. Trying to uphold the rules here. Please just not... Yeah, no, we don't get into politics, you know? No politics. That's like rule number one, but they were curious as to how mentally we put up with stuff. Every country is like that, though. So it's not just, you know, United States, you know, the UK right now, England especially, that's going to one side, and then you have another group trying to, I guess, fix it depending on perspective, and it goes back and forth like her hips. Just not as enjoyable to watch. Anyway. All right, no more politics. Cut it off. We delved into it. I'm going to have coffee. We're going to reboot. Boom. Yeah. All right. Boom. My main concern is that these mints were terrible. Okay. That's the focal point. Plus new technologies. What was the other weird crap that we heard that was crazy? That was, I was like, what? Really? We found coffee. Oh my God. Yo. Coffee. It's literally called, what? Good coffee. All right. This is instant coffee that you can make either warm or cold brew. Generally, I'm not a fan of instant coffee, but I found one called civilized coffee, which is really good. Never tried good coffee because it was kind of expensive. We found a container of it for $1. $1. And these little packets of instant coffee for $1. Nobody wanted them. I tried it. I could see why they were $1. It's not very great. It's not good coffee by my standards. Not by my standards. Maybe stick the mints in a freezer. I was tempted to put them in ice cream, but I didn't want to ruin the ice cream. I'm not a big fan of mint ice cream. What the hell am I going to do with mint? Yeah, I'll eat mint by themselves. Someone put out the what? Yeah, we're not getting into that. Catman, just no. I'm done. Politics is over there then, and that I wasn't even discussing politics. I was just. It's really difficult. It's like you can't even say, well, everything's a tug of war. Well, it wouldn't be if this side wasn't a jerk. And I'm just like, that's the nature of it. Politics is a turbulent sea, ever changing and basically forcing people underwater. Both sides. So everybody stop. But no, people, there's plenty of Twitch channels you can, bicker about politics or express opinions about politics, but we at least try to take a break from it because we're up to our eyeballs keeping up with news about everything going on here, and this is my break from that crap as well. It should be yours. What was your least favorite ice cream? The everything bagel ice cream, which was absolutely disgusting. It was atrocious on every level. It was inedible, uneatable. And it had cream cheese in it. That's the other thing. Motherfuckers. Yo, there's this one brand of whipped cream cheese. I don't know what they did. I haven't bought this crap in freaking, year and a half? I bought a thing of it because I'm like, you know what? I need this for my everything bagel cream cheese. You know what? Or ice cream. This cream cheese, I don't know what they did it, but the consistency is all off and it doesn't even taste the same. You guys fucked it up, bro. I don't know if it's available everywhere, but it's tempty. It comes in a little pink container. It's got a New York City skyline on it or some crap. They had this really good whipped thing. And I don't know, last time we got one, I was like, what the hell did they do with this? I'm not happy about it. Offended even. Did you try it on a bagel? Can make it worth it? No, because here's the thing. It's much like coffee, right? Here's my litmus for cream cheese and coffee. If I have the coffee just black, right, and it's not good by itself, the coffee is garbage. Same thing with cream cheese. I shouldn't have to have a bagel enhance its flavor. Like, I was able, the last time I got one of these things, is to literally stick a spoon in there and just eat it. That's it. That's how good it was. I would just be like, burp, I'm eating this, And what the hell did they do? Maybe I got a bad batch. I don't know. But it wasn't good. Now I want ice cream cake, Baskin-Robbins kind. We got one sitting in the freezer, an ice cream cake for Dawn's upcoming B-Day. What? It's a cookie dough. It's got cookie dough in it. Guess you weren't tempted to eat it. Yeah, no, it's not good. Dude, I'm livid about it. I used to go out of my way to find that stuff. Yeah. I still, it was honestly the best cream cheese I've ever had in my entire life was probably this no-name brand from who the hell knows where, from this place in Yonkers, New York, called Holy Bagels. I don't know what they did to their cream cheese. They probably left it out overnight and didn't care. But there was something awesome about this cream cheese that was mesmerizing to me. I used to get a bagel there all the time. Guys, the bagel story. Thank you. And I also like that when I said extra cream cheese, they gave me extra cream cheese. Go.
Hello, Steve and Chat.
What's up?
How has working out with Pauline been going?
Well, she's working up a sweat. I moved, you know. All right, I looked at that thing, and the first thing that came to mind was what's his face's hat from One Piece upside down. I thought it was like Luffy's hat. I was like, what the? Why is this? What's going on? God. All right. Good. No, man, that's when you know you're like a nerd. You're like, dude, One Piece hat. Like, no, it's not. It's oh, good. Malenko one, nice. Said dude. I said dude. I can call it. I'm drinking coffee at the same time too. Oh no, it's already been called. All right, thank you. Let me check my card. Ads are coming up, but they can go to hell. I'm not dealing with it. Let's see. Steven and Jim for 2026. Hey, she's trying to get everybody in the Ill Will Press office to work out. I don't think this is going to really encourage anybody because I don't think anyone's going to want to be standing straight up. Something like this is going to keep most of the guys in a seated position for a while. At least till the cool down. So it wouldn't behoove what? I'm immune to stuff like this back there. Well, I don't care, dude. Let's whatever. Let's see. There's a cream cheese garlic spread made what in France. That is amazing. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, you know, garlic stuff, dude. We can work wonders with cream cheese, but the base has got to be good. All right. Tape it down. Tape it down. I don't know. Did you do any exercise back there? A couple of leg things. Okay. We do have to move, but I'm not. Now's not the time. Well, you know what? Wait until you get the. You know, I'm tempted to do this, but I don't know if I would want to. Because there's a way that I could get full motion capture, literally with the tech I have here. And what, we're going to have a workout stream where I would actually work out? It'd be sad. And I don't know if it's going to be able to capture you falling on the floor after trying to do a squat, you know? But it would be kind of funny. Yeah, we should have had Susie June back here for this. That would have been double the fun, I guess. Hope you're having a good day, Steve. See, you captured the 3 cats. I've captured the 3 cats. Yes. I know there are more, but... Oh, man. Dun, 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 dun. One day we'll catch them all. What, meme cats are like Pokemon? Oh, my God. Yo, how come... Yo, game devs out there, do this now. Who wants $1 million idea, okay? Like Pokemon, but meme cats. There's a never-ending thing of meme cats. Yeah, you might have to change them. So you couldn't use Grumpy Cat. You could use, like, Pissy Cat, you know, or something like that. Banana Cat could be like Bungalow Cat. Whatever you got to do. And you make a little Pokemon game like that. And when you got to, you know, explore the area, you're exploring the internet, right? Make it look like a retro interface, you know. And, you know, you're kind of navigating old websites, but you're searching the web as if you would search for a Pokemon in a forest. So, you know, you'd navigate, say, social media, and then one will pop up. Random encounter, you know. You got to take down, I know we can't use Apple Cat, I don't know. Avocado cat. Whatever. Just some other fruit feline. There we go. Yeah, sexy cat. We'll do that for the 18 plus patch that they inevitably put out. Hey man, there's an 18 plus patch. It only costs $100, but you know you're supporting the devs. We're like, wait, what? Coconut cat. There you go. I think that'd be a good idea. Most dangerous cat. Which cat is that? That's that weird black one that's always pissed off, right? One wing on your left. That'd be funny. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, community's back. OMG cat. Yeah, there were a lot of cats. There was this person that we knew that they were big into Grumpy Cat, right? And they were like hanging out with people, and you know, one of those people had a kid or whatever, and they were wearing a Grumpy Cat shirt. I think it was like for Christmas. Hey, thanks for the follow. And the kid, who's probably like what, 12 or something like that, is like, what is that? You know, he looks down at the shirt and he's like, it's Grumpy Cat. He's like, what? Kid had no idea who Grumpy Cat was. I mean, I think the kid was like 12 or 13 or something like that. Never heard of it. That's the danger of internet. Like, if Grumpy Cat was around when Where's the Beef Lady was around that era? I don't even remember what year that was. But even Morris the Cat for Meow Mix, Garfield, Heathcliff, even Felix the Cat are probably more well known just because of the time period in which they were disseminated, right? It was 80 something. Top Cat. Yeah. What is happening back there? Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, but it's like to not know Grumpy Cat had their own Christmas special. It's a good Christmas special. I'm just amazed that they had those musical references in there. I was astounded that somebody actually mentioned any of it. Let's see. Memes die fast. Yeah, but when you have a Hallmark original movie? Come on. That's the thing. That's what I don't like about the internet. It's got this high turnover rate, you know, and it goes for everything. It's crazy. Returns with pasta and pulled pork. Where'd you pull the pork from? What? What do you? Oh, God. Yeah. How strong is she? Can she like lift weights or what? Really? Okay. Cindy doesn't know anything, quote unquote, old. Yeah, we don't know anything from the turn of the century. Right. It's literally last century. Yeah? Nobody wants to know that, you know? Yes, that band Nirvana from last century. Oh. Right? Hey, you get as old as I am, you get used to it. Just like kids don't know how to use rotary phones. Or they can't read a clock either. That was the whole thing. A lot of teachers discovered that nobody can tell time because they took the phones away in New York in the classrooms. And then they're like, none of the kids could read old school clock with the little hands and stuff like that. Yeah, isn't that crazy? The attention span of Gen Z would make a goldfish smarter. Yeah. I think it is what it is. It's the evolution of stuff, you know. A lot of people get sucked into stuff, and it's just like, it's so easy to just keep scrolling and looking for something different. And everything that you go through, there's been times where I'm just like, oh, let me just check this news article. And then like 40 minutes go by, and I'm just scrolling through like, what the hell? It's like your brain literally turns off, and you're like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, all right, yeah. And you just keep going. But there's nothing to anchor you. You know what I'm saying? 75 viewers. Nice. Welcome. You know, there's nothing that anchors you in there to just say, all right, here's the beginning, here's an end. You know, like television used to. You used to watch like a half-hour show or hour-long show or whatever. You know, we watch it from beginning to end and then get the hell out of there. Now it's just constant, you know. 20-second reels, 30-second reels. You know, you're lucky if somebody sits around for a minute now. It's crazy. Apparently third graders don't know how to buckle their seatbelt by themselves. How old are you when you're in third grade? What is that? 5, 6, 12, 11. I used to watch 15-minute shows. Well, I noticed, like, they started getting shorter. Like, shows used to be, like, an hour long, you know, and even like, regular shows used to be, like, what, half hour. And then they started breaking them up. Like, the old Garfield show used to have, like, 3 little shows in it. So each one would be around 10 minutes. Adventure Time had 2. SpongeBob used to split up their episodes, too, between 2 little episodes. And then all of a sudden, it's just like, yeah, let's just put shorts on the internet. Doesn't matter. 3rd grade is 8. What? Oh, my God. Yo. Can't stay, but just wanted to pop in to say hi. And hope you're having a good stream. So far, so good. Anti-villain hero, wolf, anti-villain wolf, whatever you're doing, make sure it's fun. And I don't know. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. So, 11 minutes if you take out commercials. Yeah, you know. Yeah, so I don't know even, and as somebody who makes content, it's like, you know, for cartoons and stuff like that, I don't even know how, like, if I make a cartoon that's like 2-3 minutes long, I'm like, God, is this too long for people to watch? And when I look at the analytics, apparently it is. No, people will watch, like, if it's under a minute, people will watch the whole thing. Anything, once you break the 3 digits of 100, they're like, I'm out, bro. I didn't realize it was going to be this long, you know? I love the long cartoons. Well, I do too. You can get more said in a long cartoon. But essentially, it's for viewers in general. They're just like, you know. I'll still watch Bugs Bunny. Even Bugs Bunny was short, though. That is a thing. Like, during a half-hour show, each cartoon was like, what, 5-6 minutes? Something like that. So... But like Flintstones, that whole thing was just like 20 minutes. Yeah. My mom's a teacher, and according to her, the kids didn't know how to do seatbelts on a school bus. That's weird, because when he went to school, there weren't any seatbelts on the school bus. It was like, yo, that bus driver made a sharp turn, and everybody just slid off to one side. Yes, like you'd see in the movies. That was actually a thing. Yeah, I think people are like, your school bus actually had seatbelts? Get out of here. Oh. 6 minutes was the standard. Oh, there you go. What school bus has seatbelts? I think newer ones do now. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. New seatbelts on school buses. Yeah. That's how they weeded out the kids who had bad balance, you know. We had seatbelts on the school bus. Mine didn't. Yeah. Everyone is like, your bus had seatbelts? Like, I guess currently that's a thing. Yeah. Sliding during the sharp turns was the best part. Yeah. Whoa! People had fun with that. They would just kind of hope that they would make that one turn, you know? And they'd be like, whoa! Whoa! You know? It was fun. You know, that, and also rolling down your window and then sticking your arm out. You know how many people did that? Teachers didn't say, hey, you're going to lose your arm that way. Nobody cared. Kids are trying to put leaves off of, you know, trees going 40 miles an hour. Yeah. Or we'd lock arms. Don't ask how they treat us. School issued iPads. Oh, God, the iPads. That, I am amazed that every kid gets an iPad. One, they don't get a choice. You know, give me a Samsung Galaxy, you know, notebook or something. Dude, they all get iPads or Chromebooks. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I'm like, no wonder why no kid knows how to use a PC. You know, they're usually just Chromebooks. Chromebooks are absolutely atrocious. I've tried them and I'm just like, I'm not using this. Yeah. Back then, if we didn't have pencils issued, we had to bring our own. Yeah. Or you had to borrow a pencil from somebody next to you. You got an extra pencil I could borrow? Yeah, but it'll cost you 3 Jolly Ranchers. Oh, man. We got detention if we didn't have them. Oh, Chromebooks are great. If you only need to do 2 things. Yeah. Yeah. Check my mail and close it. They usually got Macs when we were in school. Didn't get Windows until high school. We had well, your college had a mixture of both, which was kind of cool. Your high school had jack. It was absolutely atrocious. They had like the computer that was left over from the 70s or something like that. Closest I ever got to a PC is a laptop that's barely ran Adobe software. Mac computers. Yeah, everyone, it was weird because we kind of grew up with Mac until I realized I didn't like Mac because I didn't have enough, I guess, fiddling around room. That, and I've said this numerous times, they basically bricked all my old software with an OS update. And I'm like, well, great. Thanks. Beige box through old school for me. Yeah, there you go, right? That old, weird, beige tan box. Crazy. The secretary in the principal's office, because, you know, we were there often, had the old, you know, beige box, but it had that, like, green matrix screen with the text. And it was like, they were like putting in reports in that thing. I didn't even know it was running DOS something. And I was like, holy crap. Apple legacy support. No, just buy new software. Yeah, that was it for me. That was it. Dude, they bricked so much software that I used constantly. And this was the early years of making the squirrel stuff. So it was like, you know, Flash, Macromedia, all that stuff. It was all of a sudden it didn't work. So then you had to scramble to stay on schedule to get all these programs all over again, get a computer, you know, and it's like, come on, dude, it was ridiculous. That's how everybody what? Just don't click that. Yeah. Teacher work with in middle school really do value their pencils to the point where I hold onto ones I find for them to keep. Really? We had a computer lab and all the students knew how to get around the school's blockades by going through proxy servers. Yeah. Isn't that weird? It's strange because every kid has an aptitude with computers. Like even this one back here, when he got a hold of computers, and I'm saying day one, he sat down and he just started doing things, right? Particularly with the art program. And the teacher came over and was like, what are you doing? And you're like, oh, I'm doing this, blah, 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 blah. They're like, how do you know how to do this? And it's just like, some stuff just becomes, I guess, intuition or just like, well, yeah, it would be obvious to do this. Though I do find it funny when younger kids keep poking at screens that don't have touchscreen. But every once in a while, I catch myself doing that where I'm just, you know. It says we got all so used to touchscreens that like a monitor, people keep poking at it. I'm like, that's not, just stop doing that. Stop doing that. You know? And I'm wondering why there's all these fingerprints all over monitor screens in Best Buy because people are, this isn't even a touchscreen. Yeah, because it's not supposed to be, you idiot. Yeah, I found the settings. There you go. The other machines worked for Oregon Trail and later SimCity. Nice. The third day typing in the dead was mandatory and it was good. Dude, typing in the dead was fun. Didn't help me any, but because I'm not really good at typing. I don't know what it is. I'm a hunt and peck kind of person. I do that on my laptops because the last one had a touchscreen. Yeah, I could see that. We did have a laptop at one point that had a touchscreen. And then we had to like get out of that. But you know, once that stuff is learned, you're like, oh, I'll just, damn it. That happens to, God, the muscle memory there too is insane because both you and Dawn use an older version of Photoshop, but she has her workflow set out differently. And it is so frustrating when I have to, you know, show her something where it's just like, you know, you go over there and it's like, this is no, because over here, it's over there. Mine, it's over here. And then my thing over here is over there. And that's over there. And then it takes you like twice as much time because the muscle memory is all janked. I had to type in class.
When my customers constantly poke at the touch screen of our card reader to answer the survey, even though they need to use the keypad, I find myself saying, keypad. Please use the keypad. No, that's a JPEG.
Keypad. Come on, man. Use the keypad. What? I did, you know, people got used to it. Yeah. So now everyone thinks everything is, and I almost can't blame them for that. It's just the way society is. Society. But I know I didn't have a typing class. That was kind of a problem. You know, so Kind of glad I have some older working laptops that aren't touchscreen. I'll say there is depending on the software you use, sometimes touchscreen can mess it up. And it's usually with older software that won't compensate for it. Oh my God. It's bizarre because it's like there's a particular program that we used back in the day. We tried it on a computer that actually had touchscreen, right? And usually resolution isn't a problem. Like you could just, work with it and whatever, blah, blah, blah. For some reason, touchscreen, if you use this particular program with any computer that had a touchscreen, you had to dumb down the resolution to like 1280 by 720 instead of 1920 by 1080. And I was like, this doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. There was no settings, there's no workaround, there's no patch. It was merely because there was touchscreen. I don't know why. I would draw here, and it would show up over there. Like, that's how the lines were. Like, it would be like, I'm drawing here. This is the drawing finger, and the line would show up there. It was just so bizarre until you drop the resolution down, and then all of a sudden, it would say, all right, I know where you are now. Makes no sense. And before you ask, it wasn't a DPI issue. It wasn't a resolution compensation thing. It wasn't a compatibility mode thing. It's none of that. It was particularly just that laptop. It was annoying. Coffee. Boop. Hard-coded for resolution? I guess. I didn't even know that would be a thing. Yeah. But it worked on other things with 1080 or 720. Technically, it worked on 4K, but it was old, so everything was very tiny. Ace of Diamonds! All right. Card battle. All right, you got to roll equal to or greater than, let's see. 18. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Bow. 4. This is not a good day for card battles. Oof. Oh. Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Dude, she did like 50 squats today. All right, whatever. Third loss today. I know, right? This is crazy. Drink, bro. It's okay. Susie June kicks all their asses. Wow. Because they work out. You got to make a fighting game where the two of them fight. I'm just curious who would win. No, because Susie June's kind of short by comparison, but I feel like she's got the physical strength. But she has spooky powers. Yeah, but all right, no spooky powers can be used. Then everyone dies. Okay. All right. Whatever. No, I'm not going to argue with you about your characters. Boop. All right, so we got, God, I didn't even know if there was this. I have a bunch of tabs open I got to go through. I'm not quite sure whether it's going to be fun or not. No, I just looked up CES stuff, and I'm just like, what's going on with the CES? It's the cesspool of technology. That's CES. CES. Oh, God. We'll see. All right, I guess we'll do days. Well, we still have one. She's in this too? All right, whatever. Let's see. Victory over Genocide Day. That's something to celebrate, yes. Can we get her out of here? Can I just go through the news? Orthodox Christmas. What? There's another Christmas? Why is Orthodox Christmas on the 7th? I have no idea. I had no idea it was another Christmas. Do I have to get people gifts? What's Coptic Christmas? So we got 2 extra Christmases. All right. Pioneer's Day. Pioneer of what? In Liberia? Hold on, I got to do a thing because, of course, my computer's getting all weird right now. I don't want to click on that either. Oh, my God. I have so many elements on the screen that every time I click on something, an element is selected. So okay, there we go. Wow. I found the pixel where there isn't an element. Come on. Focus. All right. Old Rock Day. What, Dwayne Johnson? Nice. Ethiopian Christmas Day. Another Christmas. National Bobblehead Day. There's a handful of jokes there, but they're all bad. Okay. National Tempura Day. Hey.
The Orthodox calendar primarily follows the Julian calendar, which is about 13 days behind the Gregorian calendar used by most of the Western world. This difference affects the dates of religious celebrations, with many
Orthodox churches continuing to observe traditional dates for feasts and holidays. Huh. Did not know that. Who's Julian? Julian Lennon? Isn't that John Lennon's kid? I don't know, he had his own calendar. National Pass Gas Day. Just on this day. You got to hold it in the rest of the year. Harlem Globetrotters Day. Yo, they never lose. I'm not going to take it anymore day. I feel like this, in the current state of everything, this shouldn't be one of those days that we're like, hey, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? That kind of thing. I don't know. So I guess don't take it anymore that the Globetrotters keep winning. So the next time you go to a game, make sure you pass gas while they're running past you on the court. Maybe it'll distract them and they'll lose. Maybe. I don't know. All right, let's see what other things. You can legally kick out your own child at 18 with nothing, but be forced to take care of another adult you want nothing to do with after divorce. That's crazy.
So many moons.
Spock, 9 to 2 moons. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, I guess somebody's a little bit bitter, but yeah, no, not that they actually put that out there. You're lucky it's National Pass Gas Day. What did you eat? Oh my, that goes on forever. Oof. Oh my God. You got to get me a fan. Oh, crack a window. Thank you. This is actually, it's a weird thing because when somebody brings something like that, that's why I left it open. There's truth here where, you know, your kid's 18 and you're like, all right, get out. There's no real ramifications there. Correct? Like you can literally, depending on the state. Okay, depending on the state. You can literally kick your kid out. But if you get a divorce, then it's just like, no, you still got to, you know, you got to pay this. And it's like, huh? What's she doing back there? Strange. All right. Interesting observation. Boop. This guy, come on. I told my psychiatrist that I had suicidal thoughts, so now he's making me pay in advance. Come on, that's funny. That's hilarious. I really feel like I got to go back and just listen to their old comedy routines. Because I feel like they're probably pretty good. Because I just know them from like a lot of movies, and some of them were in the 80s, and maybe the one or two parts he had in the 90s or whatever. But you know, it was from an era where you could joke about stuff like that. Part of my brain still thinks you can, but you know. Oh, what was this? Look at this. Ah, it's too big. Smaller. Me and my dad are sharing the dining room table working from home today. He's an aerospace engineer on a conference call ordering fuselage prototypes, and I'm drawing a duck. Huh. That kind of puts things in perspective, right? That's funny. I do like the me IRL stuff. It's sometimes humorous. I'm losing my fucking mind. This is pretty good. I like this. Look at him. He's just freaking out. He's like, yeah, fucking shit. Damn it. Fuck everything. Good. You can, but you get bitched at. Yeah, that's the problem. All right. Devs then. Look at that. Look at that. We squeezed a 750 megabyte PlayStation game into a 64 megabyte N64 cartridge without sacrificing a single level or video cutscene by writing more efficient and intelligent code. Devs now. 300 gigabyte and launches unfinished. I forgot that Resident Evil 2 was even on the N64. Was it? That's crazy. Cutscenes were super compressed and lower res. Well, of course they would be. It's the first place you start cutting corners. But were they all there? That's the thing. It doesn't matter if they were, 20 by 40p. Still, it's, they did a thing, and that's something. Boop. Oh, that's good. That's what I want. I want a program updating in the background. Jackass. God. Life. Boop, 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 boop. Is anybody really all there? Nah. Resident Evil 2 was considered a miracle that it worked at all. And they were all there. Nice. See, this is what I mean. Like, where are these people now? It should hire and fix Call of Duty. Yeah. Boop. Ubisoft. Speaking of terrible game companies, Ubisoft shuts down Assassin's Creed Rebellion developer Halifax Studio just weeks after it unionized. Just weeks after it unionized. This is nothing to be dancing about back there. Bro. Tim Kaine has a video on why modern games are so dang big. Oh, well, I notice a lot of resolution, any kind of cutscenes and stuff like that. That's gonna, the audio alone is absolutely crazy. Cut their legs out from under them. Yeah, right. It's like, hey, we're unionized. Yeah, now we're closing the studio down. Oh. We were so close to being respected. Windows 11 performs worse than older Windows versions in nearly every benchmark. I could have told you that. You're lucky it's National Gas Day. I could have told you that. Because what we had to do is go into Windows 11 and gut the hell out of it. And every once in a while, we have to go back in and, refiddle with some things. Your average person isn't going to want to do that. All right? But Microsoft Windows 11, it's a resource-sucking beast of why. 2 tabs over. Come on. We're just talking about Resident Evil. Yeah, and nobody wants to deal with that, A lot of it is just changing settings, a couple of registry keys, but nobody wants to look that up. Problem modern day game industry is we want a sequel game immediately, even though the popular was literally just got Atlas a month ago. Atlas 3, 2 months. What? Oh yeah, speaking of which, I know you guys covered this on Sunday, but speaking of other game news and sequels coming out very soon, if you didn't hear it, oh god, Konami apparently wants to make Silent Hill a yearly game release. Don't do it. Yearly Silent Hill is basically you're going to turn it into Assassin's Creed, and Assassin's Creed nobody gives a flying crap about right now. Okay? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Okay? Comedian friend of mine years ago, shared a story of stand-up about how a friend of hers had a boyfriend who wouldn't let her fart in front of them. They lived together. I hope he let her do it because it was one day at least. Maybe. But who knows? Speaking of farts. Hey, there was a story. I think we covered it here. I'm not sure. There was a story about this guy and this girl. They're sharing a bed. The girl had this habit of sleeping under the covers. But the guy had a habit of farting constantly. the air was so toxic underneath that blanket that this woman had to go to the hospital. I'm not even joking about that. That's crazy. You know what? If you do that, just, you know, courtesy, just lift up the blanket on your end and just filter things out. Okay. And Windows get better. What else we got? Boop. Oh God. Grok. Okay, here, don't do this. Grok AI generated thousands of undressed images per hour on X. Okay, because I don't know who started it on X, but, you know, you're all to blame at this point. What happened was apparently the AI is advanced enough to just say, hey, put this woman in a bikini kind of thing. But of course, people took it a step further. But of course, all the e-girls egged a lot of people on by saying, gee, I hope nobody puts me in a bikini using Grok. And then utter chaos ensues. Yeah, but the problem is a lot of people have been doing it with, I would say, particular age groups that they ought not to be doing this with, where Elon themselves had to come out and say, look, you do something illegal like that, we are literally going to prosecute you. Like, what the hell is wrong with people? This is a bad use of AI. This is bad. Okay? Bad. All right? So, and even if some e-girl is teasing everybody saying, oh, gee, I hope nobody puts me in a bikini or anything. No, this isn't Grok back here. This is of her own volition. It doesn't mean everybody that's on there wants to be put into a bikini, including Elon themselves. So, yeah, Grok really has no filters. What the hell? Yeah, it's like, whatever. It's just... Yo, have a little bit of restraint when doing stuff like this. You know, it's fun. Like, you can make the little coffee cards we make. It's fun. It's harmless, stupid. It's all, you know, characters and stuff like that. Don't do that to real people. You know, it shouldn't have to be said, but apparently 2026 it does. Am I the asshole? We'll find out later. Baking. I'm not baking anything. What is this? This guy. Pauline, we found your grandpa. Look at this guy. He's literally blue. I think we've saw this guy before. Look. Paul Carson, the real-life Papa Smurf who turned his skin permanently blue after self-medicating with homemade colloidal silver for over a decade. You should have a goal like this. You know? Just to be blue. Even though technically he's gray. That's not really a blue. Some people have too much free time. Yeah, this guy smurfed up. Really? Like, how long what's the adverse effect from doing that? Like, from, you know, a slow intake of colloidal silver. Where do you even get colloidal silver? Yeah, not that I need to be more blue, and neither do they. But why always blue? No, every time you make somebody, they're always blue. Look, I'm blue. This one's blue. What is with blue? Periwinkle. Sorry. Yeah, that's not blue though. That's gray. He's not the only blue person who's been covered in the news over the years. Unfortunately. Oh, really? Huh? You thought you were special? No, there are other insane people. All right, here we go with some CES news. Yeah, he literally has blue balls now. I wonder, you think that works on the wife? Look at me, they're blue. I need help here. No, you fooled me once, okay? You said it was going all over your body. And then what did I do? Yeah, basically everything, and guess what? You're still blue, so it doesn't help. Anyway, Lego boss effectively tells smart brick detractors to get used to it. Okay, smart bricks. Lego is revolutionizing the plastic block by basically putting lights and sound in it. Essentially, what this does is, like, you hook it up to particular Lego sets, right? So hypothetically, there's a Star Wars Lego set. You use the quote-unquote smart block as part of the build, and it will know to play certain sounds and stuff like that. So basically lights, sound effects. I don't think... Apparently there were detractors on the internet claiming it's taken away the imagination of children. Yeah, because lights will do that. Whatever. I feel like everybody just hates on everything now. A lot of free time done, man. The commercial truck driver perpetually trying to dodge idiots. Which would have figured out because driveway because half a quarter of the driveway and radiant had heat pipes because Chevrolet $35,000 concrete but self stick. What? Dakota Warrior, hi. Who's the dame behind you? She's got moves. Oh, that's Pauline. She's been trying to encourage everybody to work out. I'm not doing it. Let's see. Smart Brick features Lego's innovation since the minifigure. Yeah, you think so. This is one of those CES things. So. Oh, there you go. We're back on that. Look, it can go pew, pew, pew. So now you're taking away the imagination from kids who want to go pew, pew, pew. So, remember like, God, Skylanders or Amiibos, right? What eventually would happen would be, you know, if it's on a base, it would be able to like register stuff. Essentially this, if it's within a particular distance, it will register that it needs to make sounds. I don't care. It's like, I feel like it's just RFID technology that just makes it play a sound. Probably have to put a little battery in there maybe. Who cares? I don't know why people are upset about it, question mark, you know? Does it matter? You know what? Replace it with a different brick. Okay, they're all the same. They're all the damn ass same. I don't like this. Oh, use the other gray brick. Okay. Lego Space Kits being remade with these bricks. It could be fun. Some of those bricks are really rare now. How are they rare? They're just bricks. Essentially they're all the same for the most part. I know there's specialized pieces. But for your traditional Lego piece, like what they show here, it's literally just the brick. Where can I see the brick? Where's the brick? Show me the brick. Kevin Lowe, where's the brick? Anyway, you saw it in the other picture, small brick. It doesn't look too complex or anything. So, Lego Speed, you've been working, what, for an hour? Has it been an hour? You know, I'll be able to tell. Let's see. I think it's going to be... Pauline has been working out for technically 1.5 hours and 53 seconds. That's crazy. I don't even like watching shows that long. All right, so that's the thing. Note that the Lego's bricking things up, as is Pauline. Let's see. PlayStation might be working on AI Ghost that plays games for you if you get stuck. Where's the outcry? Yeah, they supposedly made a patent where they would have a online tutorial through AI help you play your game. Because you covered that over last time. Here's the thing, and for everyone who's going to bitch about this immediately, like you don't look it up. You don't look it up. Like, this is the whole thing. Like, having AI step into your game and help you with a particular problem, you would usually normally go to YouTube. You would look for a tutorial. You would say, how do I get here? I have seen people, quote unquote, play games, and they're just looking and playing through with a tutorial right over there in the window. And I'm like, but they're like, I don't want AI in my game showing me what to do. What? I don't want an easy mode. What are you doing? Like, that's the thing. It's like, and the internet really sucks the fun out of a lot of, say, exploration games, where it's like, okay, there's hidden things all over the map. Normally, you would go around, explore the map, and maybe stumble across these things. But, you know, like IGN usually has the interactive map of all the secrets on fill-in-the-blank games map, you know? Go. No, Steampunk Chick, thank you. 38 moons. It's gonna get trained off of Let's Players, probably. What, just a video? The thing is about using the resources, hardware, and energy to do something you can see a video on. Yeah, but if it's just like a ghost, like you would see in, say, Dark Souls, of like where somebody went before you, that's not going to be very labor intensive or resource intensive. You know, just you have the ghost go over there, pull a lever. Oh, that's where the lever is. Yeah, that kind of thing. And this probably wouldn't be implemented until the next console anyway, so whatever resources are available. I feel like we've hit a cap, though, on graphic fidelity and basically resolution. We're at this point where it's just like, we're good. You know, I've seen games look really good, and I'm just like, how much better do they need to look? You know? Well, they could be more realistic for what? You know, it's like, so I feel like there should be resources freed up in the future. Pat seems to be having the AI play the game for you, and it's up to you if you actually rewind it to play yourself. Well, then for that, you just watch a YouTube video. So it goes both ways, you know? So it's like, I don't know if you want the AI to play it for you or just watch a Twitch streamer. You know? I don't know. I'd rather watch a Twitch streamer because at least they have interactive anecdotes or something. We're gaming. Maybe we'll check that later. CES. All right. CES. This I thought was cool. Look, the Rogue Zephyrus Duo Gaming Laptop returns. They have one out. But, yo, this thing's got dual screens. Shibidow. I would love this. Look at that. It's a laptop with a screen and another screen. This is great. You know, this is why I could play a game over here, have Twitch chat over here. You know, that's awesome. And there was another one. There was like a trifold laptop somewhere. I just don't know where the hell it is. CJ, thanks. Where the hell is it? Oh, yeah. The Witcher. All right. You ready? You ready? You alluded last time with the Pum'Kin. The Witcher 3, quote-unquote, secret DLC rumors float May 2026 release. There are rumors that this thing is going to be getting DLC. But now the next rumor, which is now 2 rumors, May, we could be getting new Witcher 3 DLC in May. That's amazing to me. This would be really cool. Because Dawn loved this game, and to just be able to go back and revisit it and be like, yeah, cool. It's always good when they do stuff like that with games, you know? It's like, here's this other thing. You like this game so much? There you go. Yeah. Cool. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know if nothing's confirmed, but it's leaning towards it. I'm happy about that. Boom. What is this? Save the 1980, what? VHS video vending machine before they're hauled to the dump. What the hell is this? This was a vending machine? How is that even possible? All right, hold on. Okay, there you go. Holds 320 movies. No, I just saw this and I didn't know what the hell it was, so I wanted to look at it before I closed the tab. So it was a whole video vending machine. Any varieties, beta or VHS. How old is this? Holy crap. Really? Pick up, free, first come, first served. Need to be building. Okay. Oh, man. All right. Well, apparently they're throwing those out if you need to get one of these. That's kind of cool, though. Wood paneling? Look at that. It was Redbox before Redbox. I didn't think there were Redbox type things for VHS, let alone beta. You know? That'd be fun to use to store stuff in. Dude, you could put like just crazy videos in there and just have people rent them. What? Well, if they were weird movies, I'm sure people would rent them. What do you... Stop. Take a break, will you? What else we got? Boop. Thrift store hauls. What? If you are looking for an image, it was probably deleted. Well, somebody's a dick. This thing. Yo, somebody made this. Okay, which of you crazy talented mofos made this? Look at this. You know, I mean, Nintendo's on my shit list right now, but still. This is a cool little table. This is awesome. Look at that. You can put all your little amiibos in there or something. I almost wouldn't want to use this. That's what, here's the thing. There's furniture so cool that I don't want to use it because I would worry I'd mess it up. All right, what other pictures we got here? What the hell? I only see 2. It says that there's 4 here, but I only see 2. Ah. All right, come on. $700? Are you kidding me? $700. You get a $700 me for this? $700? Yeah, I feel like I would just try to woodwork this myself. Nintendo, somebody made furniture out of your stuff. And it's better than anything you've made because I hate you now. All right, yeah, so that's the thing. I just thought it was cool. Maybe it'll inspire people to make stuff, assuming they're looking at the table and not Pauline derping around back there. I feel like I should just put my hand up over here. Yeah, no, I need it for this. Oh, we got good news. Hey, look. Star Wars, Dave Filoni, and veteran executive producer to replace Kathleen Kennedy. A lot of people don't like Kathleen Kennedy. Guess what? They're getting replaced. The Kathleen Kennedy regime is over. I don't know what that means for Star Wars. It can't get any worse. It cannot get any worse. You know? It can't get any worse. There's no way. There's no way. All right, but so that's good news, I guess. I don't know anything about Kathleen Kennedy. Like, I know some stories and stuff like that. I remember when everybody got stranded during Jurassic Park thing because it was a hurricane. She was the one that literally sent a helicopter over there. So, I mean, that's kind of nice. But that was 1993 or something like that. I don't know what they've done since then. But every time I hear their name come up, it's never in a good light. So, people miss the prequels for crying out loud. Yeah, I know. It's bad when the sequels are so bad. People want the other things. Indie promo. What the hell is this open for? Oh, this GOG? Yeah. Bro. All right, GOG's got an indie promo thing, right? Yo, there's a soundtrack for 19 cents. Evans Remains soundtrack. 19 cents. Well, I sorted by price here. But yo, they got some cheap games, bro. Dude, this is like right up there with Steam. Look at that. Like DLC art books and all this other fun stuff. Plus this GOG, you get to get, oh, what is this, Frostpunk? What, soundtrack? Could I stop doing it? What is that? How much is the soundtrack for that? Yo, Frostpunk soundtrack is 63 cents. Again, I sorted by price. I don't know what games are. Cryptid and Echo. Oh, dude, Cryptid and Extra is 69 cents. Art books. Yeah, I got to look at that later. But know that there's an indie sale going on. And again, it's GOG. You get the installers. All the stuff is DRM free. So keep that in mind. Baby Metal. Baby Metal. Hey, wake up Begley. All right? Baby Metal's doing a thing. 15th anniversary. They redid a Headbanger with a new version. Apparently the Mo Metal is doing some vocal work in that now, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. I haven't listened to it. I'll stare at you too. Fight. I should probably kick my butt. I'll listen to that later. Keep it open. Bloody Disgusting. What? 10 most anticipated horror games. Oh, God. All right, I'm going to go through this relatively quickly because I don't want to have my face get fried because I see all these tech things open in the back and I want to look at them. What do we got here? Horror games. Shark Dentist. Dawn will probably play this. It's Shark Dentist. Basically, if you mess up, you die. What else is this? Crizzle. Theater of Idols. All right, never heard of it. What else? Crizzle. Blumhouse diversification into video games. Oh, it's a Blumhouse game. Wow. Yo. Dude, Blumhouse? What? I got set in an alternate universe Spain. The first-person shooter has you battling against malevolent religious effigies. It's always religion, isn't it? that have sprung to life. Whatever. All right. Yeah, say fashion data's abilities according to material. Then we're fashion data, some of the carved woods example. Okay. So basically, crazy crap comes to life. You got to kill it. Oh, what happened here? I don't even think Cream is going to fix that. Where's this? Hey! Thank you, Zero. Thank you, 71 Moons. Hope you're doing well. The Dark Pictures Anthology, Directive 8020. For those who know Dark Picture Anthologies, they're basically like choose-your-own-adventure horror movies. That's to boil it down to its simplest form. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're usually pretty good, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm sure that's on Don's wish list as well. Reanimal, I think made by the people that did Inside, right? Correct? Casting Frank Stone was this, Little Nightmares. There you go. So these are the people who did Little Nightmares. Reanimal. All right, so that's something. But, well, if you like Little Nightmares, you might like Reanimal. I don't know. It's on Don's wish list, of course. What else? The Dusk Bloods. This is the From Software? Yes? Yeah. Go to that. The people clamoring for a Bloodborne follow-up, taunting us with the gothic vibes, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so From Software. Okay, here's the thing about... I'm at the precipice of not caring about Souls-like games. Even if they're From Software. You know, the genre is just everywhere. I got a handful I still want to play, but I'm like, I'm good. I'm good with that game mechanic. You know, it's like, cool. Yeah, well, Steampunk Chick. If you like Little Nightmares, then Reanimal. Reanimal. Could be good, could be bad. I don't know, but it's made by the same people. Yeah, so maybe just remaster Bloodborne. Everybody wants that. Oh, there you go. Halloween, the video game. That I might play. Maybe you and Dawn should play it. See if you can not dive together. What else we got here? Oh, that's right. Clive Barker's Hellraiser. This is going to be actually super gruesome and grotesque and bloody and all that other stuff. So I feel like they're really trying to stick with the vibe from what I've heard of Clive Barker stuff. So it could be just so bloody, who knows? Is it still only on, what, Switch 2? Which one? Little Nightmares? No, that's everywhere. Bum, 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 bum. What's going on here? Jurassic Park Survival. Yeah, I don't care about dinosaurs. But, no, I used to like dinosaurs until they made like 30 Jurassic Park films, and now I don't care. So I'm going to assume picture Alien Isolation, but with Jurassic Park. That's all I got. Oh, let's see, blah, blah, blah. Dino Crisis update, take advantage, blah, blah, blah. Jurassic Park. Okay, whatever. Jurassic Park. Could be good, could be bad. Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly remake. It's a remake. All right, they were doing that too, so keep that in mind. What else we got? Who's this guy? Resident Evil Requiem. Okay, yeah, that's coming out. Dawn may or may not play it when it comes out. I think she wants to, but then she's just like, nah, maybe. I don't know. Jurassic Park Survival is apparently canceled? This got canceled? Well, somebody's got to update their info. Alas, as of 2025, Capcom has... I can't read it! It's what Google says. All right. Let's see. Icarus, you got a roll equal to or greater than 17. God, these numbers are high. All the numbers were high today. It's getting ridiculous. Ice cream, man. 3. Oh, damn it. He tried. You know what? Let me check real quick. Let me check. Take me two second. Well, maybe a little bit long. Give me a second. Oh, well, it's like one of those first things that comes up. It says not canceled. Jurassic Park Survival is not canceled. Recent updates indicate that the game is still in development, with an interview suggesting a probable release in 2025. No. Let's see. Dead. Jurassic Park Survival, then Wiki says it is canceled. You know what? Let me check, because somebody's got some good news. Hold on. 1 second. Let's find out. I know, dude. This is what I have. I have severe issues with all sorts of search engines now. Let's see. Current game. All right. Basically, it's still in development. Saber Interactive. Recent behind-the-scenes footage released in 2025 confirms that development is ongoing despite a long period of silence that caused fans to worry. That's from The Gamer. Why people think it was canceled. Long gaps between updates. No release date yet. Shares a name with a canceled 2001 game. Okay, so there was a game in 2001. Same thing. But that was canceled. And that was going to be Konami in 2001. So there's still no official release date. Industry interviews suggest 2025 or later, clearly later. The game is still in pre-alpha early production. So Jurassic Park Survival from 2001 is canceled. That was supposed to be developed by Savage Entertainment, as opposed to Saber Interactive. I could see why, like, people would mess that up, because they're like, no, man, I heard it was canceled. Like, look on the web, it says right there, canceled. You know, it's like, that's God, we gotta. Well, at least it's not canceled for people who like dinosaurs. You know. All right, granted, it's not Dino Crisis, but still. Why does this look like that? The character from the Scott Pilgrim movie, the one that was always yelling at Scott Pilgrim, like, Scott, don't ruin my party. Dinosaurs, don't ruin my party. All right, so yeah, and the Requiem. I guess those are games to look forward to. I don't know. I can only look forward to so much. You know, I only got so much time. Held the missile for bully. What? Oh, also forgot about bingo. Oh yeah, I got to look into that. Yeah, dude, like the internet is all jacked up. It's very hard to get real accurate information now. I end up asking like AI like certain things, and even that is wrong. Like, I would say 40% of the time. Generally, though, I think it's pretty solid. Like, I get what I need out of it most of the time. Sometimes I gotta coerce it into getting stuff. Wolfenstein 3 reportedly in development. Another Wolfenstein. I need coffee. Another Wolfenstein. What the hell even happened in this card? Oh, look at that. That's all sorts of broken. I am one step closer to running out of coffee and therefore getting bingo. Oh, I'll run out of coffee. Don't you worry about it. Yeah, so there you go. Another Wolfenstein would be pretty good. No, dude, I watched Dawn play the whatever, Shadow of the Colossus and the other one. And they were good. They're definitely good games. Fortnite South Park gameplay trailer leak shows Cartman and the gang in action. And yes, you can buy Tally as a pet. I'm not going to ruin it. Hey, go.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Jimmy? Hi. What's up? I don't want to ruin it by like showing the trailer because, you know, also I'm sure it'll be somebody complaining about showing the leaked trailer that shouldn't be leaked. But apparently South Park is going to be in there, and they actually did, when you inevitably see it, if you are curious, they cleverly managed to get those sized characters into Fortnite. I was actually like, okay, I see how that works. So somebody did some thinking back there. It was actually, I'll give them credit. Yeah, it looks like it works. New Colossus, Shadow of the Colossus was an old New Colossus. Okay, yeah, thank you. Ah, so many Colossuses. Well, I said Shadow of the Colossus? All right, I'm a dumbass. Thank you for the correction. Horror Legend. No, because there's going to be somebody on YouTube who's going to be like, look, this guy said this. I'm like, no, man, I was already corrected by somebody that was there, okay? Horror Legend, Hart D. Fisher acquires iconic Roku channel B-Movie TV. Okay, here's the thing about B-Movie TV. Generally, a lot of people don't know about B-Movie TV because it's like B-movies. They play some, and when I say B-movies, I'm talking B-movie, okay? It's kind of a fun thing. They play like all these weird little things. I think they have a listing over here. I get to watch it every once in a while. Look, they got your classic sci-fi, you got martial arts, exploitation, and grindhouse classics. Quote-unquote Skinamax style late night features. Okay. And retro cartoons and music videos. That's kind of cool. I always like spooky weird crap, and I love B-movie stuff because B-movies remind me that you can still try hard if you don't have a budget. All right? May not come out great, but at least you did something. What'd you miss? Oh, dude, we got invaded by ninjas, and then, dude, it was like this dinosaur, you know, and I literally took them all down with a waffle. They didn't think I could do it, but, you know, I over-toasted it, so it was very hard. Let's see. Fans think Amazon is teasing a remaster of old Fallout games. Is a Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 3 remaster announcements imminent? What do you mean, old Fallout games? I was thinking of Fallout 1. Though technically New Vegas or Fallout 3 are technically old games. Isn't that crazy? Dude. Remasters of old Fallout games. They're like, yeah, Fallout New Vegas. Oh. I remember that coming out. That's the problem in Fallout 3. Dang it. I was assuming Fallout 1 and 2, because in my mind, those are older games, but I guess I got to update the Rolodex of time constraints in my head. The new Xbox Game Pass is more confusing than it needs to be. Okay. Okay, much like Nintendo, Xbox is on a shit list right now. Okay? Nintendo and Xbox. Nintendo because they keep picking on Palworld. That's literally the sole reason. I will forgive them once Palworld is vindicated. Okay? And they stop suing everybody who makes fan content. Game Pass because they raised the prices of absolutely everything all at once. Like, essentially, it was like, yeah, Game Pass is going up, consoles are going up, everything's going up, expect things to go up again. Yeah. So I don't know what's happening here. We don't even have this anymore. We dropped it, and we've had it for years. The service middle premium tier probably shouldn't exist. Oh, I'm not going through all this crap. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Look at all this. How much a month for this? So look, you got $10 a month, you got $15 a month, and then $30 a month. My dudes, I don't want to be bothered with this. I don't want to be bothered with this. Unparalleled access. You know what? I got no access now, and I don't care. Okay? No, I realized, and, you know, both you and Dawn were on the same page. You're like, you know, we could just play games on Steam for free. Like, that's the whole thing. It's all free on Steam. I don't got to pay nothing. I got nothing. Nothing. You know? At this point, I'm back to buying my games, yeah. There's a Scooby-Doo anime in the works. Zoink, Scoob! We're in Japan! Like... I don't know if this needs an anime, but I'm sure everyone's going to be all for it. New anime series will give Scoobs a chibi makeover. Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't point at me, Fred. Do we have any pitches? Oh, God. What is this? Really? Warner Brothers to release anime-style Scooby-Doo. Go.
I don't trust Amazon and Bethesda not to merchandise Fallout to hell like Game of Thrones or Star Wars.
Yeah, all the franchises are doomed. All of them. Hey, but Search for Gollum's coming out soon, right? That should be all right as a movie. Fingers crossed. As announced by TV Land, Warner Brothers is developing a new animated, project titled Scooby-Doo Go Call. Scheduled for release in 2027. The announcement was made during the launch event of Scooby-Doo Miss Frandy makeup line. There's a Scooby-Doo Miss Frandy makeup line. Okay, can I just throw this out here for a second? If you're a makeup company, the last thing you want to align your brand with is that of a dog. Okay? It's not the best choice. It's not the best choice. Yeah, but we're going to work with Velma and whatever. Who cares? A dog. You're a makeup company and you're working with a dog. You know, here's the thing about makeup. And I've learned this from drag queens. You can only put so much on and then it just doesn't work. This is, oh God, whatever. This is just, why does everything I used to like just turn to shit? Yeah, it's a Scooby-Doo makeup collaboration and they're going to turn it into an anime. Are they in Fortnite yet? You know, like what the fuck? I don't know. I don't need it. But I know sometimes it can work, but if they were going to do another version of Scooby-Doo, I would make it darker. And they were supposed to do a live action Scooby-Doo too, right? I think it was Netflix or something. I would have done a Scooby-Doo animated series like the weird episode they did in Supernatural, because that was good. That was good. It was fun. It broke some walls there, fourth walls and fifth walls and all that stuff. But, you know, whatever. I guess, who cares? Happy 20th anniversary to one of the worst movies ever made. Yeah, apparently the Blood Rain adaptation belongs to a number of subgenres. It's a vampire movie, a video game adaptation, a medieval action picture, and one of those low-budget movies featuring an extremely low-impact performance from an Academy Award winner. But more than any of that, Blood Rain is a January movie, which apparently is derogatory. If a solid pulp thriller like The Commuter or The Beekeeper is a platonic idea of January movie in terms of quality, Blood Rain, first released in North America on January 6th, is the platonic idea of a January movie in terms of artistic and financial failure. Oof. How much? Made less than $4 million worldwide. Only 4% of Blood Rain's Rotten Tomato movies were positive. I don't know. This was a movie. It did exist. It had Meatloaf in it, and wasn't Madsen in it? Michael Madsen? Yeah, it was like in Pulp Fiction or something. This one, I forget her name. I don't remember a lot of it, but I don't remember it being great either. So, I don't know. Whatever. What are you gonna do? What's happening back there? Yeah, so it is what it is. Stupid food? I guess we can call it stupid food, even though I wasn't gonna do that quite yet. Boom. All right, CES. Let's tech talk here. All right. All of these freshly announced products are either already available or will be launching in the next few weeks. Good. Let's start with the stuff that is feasibly going to come out, okay? Or is out already. Whatever dialogue. This keyboard. Yo. This keyboard has a built-in Elgato Stream Deck. It's literally right there. The num.
These past 8 months with the tiny Pumpkin Man and Vampire Kit have been sweet. Also, Happy New Year, Steve.
Happy New Year, Pretty Hate Monger. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy the new year. Try to be optimistic. Because there's this thing. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Look, you got the little buttons there. I'd rather have a number key, actually. Can I turn this off? But I guess for streamers, this is kind of a cool keyboard. You know, it's like an all-in-one. You don't need a separate component. Is it wireless, though? Yeah, so know that that's out. That's pretty cool. This thing. Oh, no, there's something else. Smart lock. I know the concept of smart locks kind of bother me because I feel like metal is usually better than some tech that somebody's going to use a AA battery and a USB port to crack open. Sideways vacuum. That's kind of cool. You know how many times I don't like moving things? Like all the time. What the hell are these? What's this now? New headphones? What? $500 for a vacuum? That sucks. Anker's new sound core. No, if it's anything like the speaker that automatically powers off if it doesn't play anything for 5 seconds, then fuck that. Holy crap. No, Anker's got a sound core too. It's just like a little Bluetooth speaker. It is aggressively trying to save power. It's like, you know, you had a 3-second gap in between songs. We're shutting down. I'm like, what the fuck? Supersize emote. Yeah, you know what? Let me check what my bingo's doing. Do we have supersize emote? Because I haven't looked at this thing in forever. Thank you for calling. I appreciate it. Thank you. Wow, I still don't have bingo. Holy hell. All right. What is let's see. Oh, it's got look at these pro wireless earbuds with a twist. They can toggle between serving as open ear headphones for when you need to pay attention to your surroundings, which is never, or when you want better sound and active noise cancellation. Oh, just slide in the ear for tips of what the snug. We have $179. Yeah. I already got the other one. No. Okay, what's this? Anker made us cute, 45 watt. Now it'll charge even cuter by sticking the display on the front of it. Oh, that's good. Because that's what I want out of my power banks, is something that draws power from the power bank. Other than the device I'm trying to charge. $40. Make it possible to plug in more outlets. I don't give a... Wow, a plug. Okay, say 20 watt USB-C charger. It doesn't include a cable. Most brands think $20 sounds right. IKEA landed on $3.99. Yeah, just what I want. An IKEA out plug. An IKEA USB-C wall thing? What the? Well, it's only $4. Yeah, but I probably got to put it together myself. Get out of here. What the hell is this? Valet charging stations. What the hell? Colorful keyboard. Go to hell. What the hell is this? Big TV? 2026 with a Super QLED mini LED TV that will support Dolby Vision 2 when it launches. It's not even out yet. 75-inch, $1,000. God. Wait, no, sorry. Look, the 85-inch model at TCL site for what? $8,000. Are you kidding me? Oh, but look, the 98-inch model is $2,000 more. Okay, here's the thing. If I was uber rich, I would get this. Okay. So I can't fault anybody. Tasman, hi. Did I have a spicy zombie? I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I was more focused on the coffee. I got to validate myself. What is this? Belkin upgraded the high-end Switch 2. Don't care. Don't have a Switch. Lifts. What the hell is this? Color changing light bulbs. Yeah, no, that's...
Hey, Pauline.
She's busy working out. Trying to get everybody else to work out. Does anybody feel like doing exercise now? Not that exercise. The other exercise? Cardio. Not that type of cardio. Never mind. Let's see. GE Lighting. GE? They're still around? Oh, microphones. Sure is new innovative for people who just don't have time to mess around with setting up wireless. Oh my God. Dude, how much are these? Dude. It connects directly to your phone's USB-C port If you can, no, my phone is so old it doesn't even have a USB-C port. You freak. I can't do crap with that. Shit. But I would like that. Because we're thinking about taking a VTuber on the road. Right? But I need a new phone for that, so it's going to be a while. Let's see. Needs to get to the best audio pickup. Cheap versus size. Costs $159. So $159 plus the gross amount of money I'm going to have to spend on a new phone. Plug and play features to be worth maybe. Glasses. What's this? Real launch is what? Smart glasses CES, along with $99 Neo power bank that doubles as a bug. Okay, whatever. Okay, I don't think these things are there yet. So we got a power bank and glasses. Whatever. They might be in like 2 years. 2 years, smart glasses are going to be awesome. Because nobody wants to hear this, all right? But I would say if you were going to invest in something, right? Find the company that is going to make the smartphone obsolete with glasses. And we may not have the technology there yet, but at some point we will, because everyone will have a camera in their glasses. They'll have a screen that can show them everything they need to see. They're going to be distracted as fuck, but you can charge them a monthly fee. So whatever company manages to pull that off and make it mass-produced and desirable like people were with iPhones and Samsungs, that's going to be it. Because that's the next evolution in technology, at least in my opinion, is getting the phone out of your hands. And then it's just on your face. You know? It'll happen. Yeah. Screw glasses, make smart contacts. Dude, I would just be happy with smart contacts that don't roll behind my eyeball, okay? You know? They can't even get that right. Everyone's like, stop blinking. Well, fuck you. That's what I got to do. Stop looking around so much. Audi's unveiled Maximum 2 wireless gaming headset. Yeah, wireless. I always find there's a very slight bit of latency when it comes to wireless headphones, and it bothers me. It doesn't matter with music, but if you're watching something, there's slight desync in audio. It might be just a neurological thing for me, but it drives me nuts. I cannot watch something, even if it's slightly off. Yeah. I will literally resync audio tracks and stuff if it's like 2 milliseconds too slow or too fast. Anyway. Let's see. Another OLED. So basically a lot of big TVs. Clackety keyboard. Oh, Keychron launched the Q Ultra. Oh, tell Dawn about this. They marked the company's foray into making ZMK. What is the ZMK? Mechanical keyboards, which is an open source firmware that's more battery efficient than QMK. In other words, they're made for people who want to flash custom firmware into their boards. The series starts at, we're not buying it. Don't let her know about it. $300. Dude, it's like a keyboard's over $200 now? What the hell? Hey, you want a cool keyboard? It's only $200 off, dude. Whatever. Exoskeleton AI beauty mirror. More weird tech unveils. I love the weird tech that they think is going to take off. Like, let's see what it does. Look at this. It's a beauty mirror. This is what you would look like if you were 40 years younger. Oh, great. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Why did I age? You know? Look, the Samsung AI beauty mirror is demonstrated for applying sunscreen and makeup during the Samsung Electronics First Look event ahead of... Doesn't just a regular mirror do that?
Hi everyone, Jim. Hi.
Billy, what's up? How's it going? Here's the thing. I don't need a smart mirror. I just need a mirror. Did I put on sunscreen everywhere? Is this thing telling me? Bro, you missed a spot. What the fuck? My eyes should tell me that. I could tell by the thin layer of grease all over my body so I don't get burned. Are you kidding me? There better be reasons for this. Look up the Asia Retro Classic keyboard. Cool retro mechanical keyboard, but insanely expensive. Especially if you want Bluetooth. Oh, God. I'll just skip that altogether. My mirror is gaslighting me. All right. You get that weird little AI thing that says, you look beautiful today. You can conquer the world. You go outside, you start melting like the witch from the Wizard of Oz. I'm melting. What the hell is this? Oh, I love robot. All right, let's see what's that. The Agibot, A2 humanoid. Are you really going to have the prefix called Agibot? And it just sounds like it's agitated. It's an agitated robot. We're going to call it the Agibot. You know, no matter what you say, hey, can you help me with this? No, fucking do it yourself. And it just sits there smoking a cigarette, leaning up against a corner. All right. Pum'Kin, what ahead of the annual consumers? Okay, whatever. Teeth. What the hell is this? The Y brush, an electric toothbrush, is displayed during CES, unveiled ahead of the Consumer Electronics Guide in Las Vegas. So I'm assuming you're putting this in there like a retainer or, I don't know, a mold, and it's supposed to brush all your teeth at all. Guess what? It's not going to be hitting the ones that your dentist keeps saying, make sure you get all the way in the back. You got to get all the way in the back. Where does it stop? Right before all the way in the back. I've been to the dentist enough to know that this is a piece of shit. Okay? This isn't going to work. That sort of thing's already been done? Yeah, well, I guess they didn't get the memo. Like, what? You got to brush in the back of the back. You see around there? You see where my little mouth, you got to get back there. You know? That's why they rip out wisdom teeth now, because nobody can ever get back there. Go.
Made for your personal Android assistant.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. This is a smart Lego thing that everyone was whining about. The smart Lego brick is demonstrated. Okay. Again, lights up, has sounds. Whoop-de-doo. Hey, what's this dog doing? Ooh, Tombot. Hyper-realistic. This is hyper-realistic to you? Dude, this is Build-A-Bear. A dog robot companion for the elderly and those unable to have a living pet dog is demonstrated. If you can't have a living pet dog, nice wording, I don't think you should probably... Why? What is happening? Shouldn't they be under supervision then? Go.
Smithers. Release the hounds.
Yeah, but now they're robotic, you know? This bothers me, you know? For people who can't have a living dog, what are those reasons? Because if they can't get out of the house, that's a problem in and of itself that should be rectified. Probably with a real dog. More than housing doesn't allow pets? Oh, for that, we'll go to the virtual assistant, which I'll talk about, which is creepy AF, and I'm gonna Black Mirror this in a couple of seconds when we get to it. Model of the Allergen Alert Mini Lab for the portable testing of food for allergens, including gluten and milk, to display. That's a good idea. The medical stuff for something like that. So this way, if somebody goes to someplace that has peanuts, they're not going to die. That is awesome. You know, you just put a little bit of piece of your nugget in there, and they're like, yo, motherfucker, there's nuts in here. There's pistachios. This is 90% pistachio. You know? That's pretty cool. That'd be nice. That's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. There's gluten in here. What's going on here? Looks like something about knees. Oh, the bodysuit. Knee exoskeleton. All right, we're all going to need a knee exoskeleton. Knees are stupid. They should just work. Unless they get the testing on where they inject they do the CRISPR crap to get your knees to rejuvenate cartilage. That'd be kind of cool. I want these. I know, right? That's cool. Guitar. Keytar. Great. An attendee tries out stringless Liber Live C2 guitar during AOS. Guys, I don't want to get calluses. Okay, here's the thing. I love technology and I love guitars and all this other stuff. We have guitars. Unless you're playing like Guitar Hero with the buttons and shit like that, motherfucker, get some fucking calluses on your fucking fingers. Okay? This thing, a wire, it's got no strings. What the hell, dude? You know, how are you going round and bending that string? That's the whole point. You got to bend it. Well, there's a little thing on the other side. You could do the and it does the same thing. No, it's not the same. Just play the guitar, damn it. Hey, here's the thing. Playing guitar, it does do wear and tear on your hands. You will develop calluses, and there's you know, you got to get to that point. What the whatever. What is that? What are you doing? You got your thumb down there? You're not even holding any other things. What is happening? What are you even playing? Whatever. What is this? Barkeeper? A brake reel R1, an AI-powered cocktail maker is displayed. Okay. So basically, where are all the drinks going? Like, where's the liquid coming out of? Do they just have a bar in the back and it just spits out? That's kind of sad. The whole thing about a bartender is they're the ones that you bitch and complain to about your day while you're getting soused, you know? Good. Make my own drinks and save myself a few $1,000s, right? Yeah, what do I need this? I just open up a can of beer, damn it. That's like a Hank Hill thing. Why would I need that? I got beer. What the hell is this fucking thing? A sweet car, an AI pocket pit. Go.
I agree. Real guitar and bass will give you noticeable calluses.
Oh yeah, definitely. Dude, it's crazy. Blip, 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 blip. I don't know. I never got a callus by playing Guitar Hero. If anything, I just got wrist cramps. All right, little AI pets. So I don't know what it does because this thing is just saying, look, here's a picture. You know? I have to do more research. I do like the weird little AI things as long as they're good. What the hell is this? Calm Sleep. A prototype Calm Technology sleep tracking board. I don't have to track my sleep. I'm either awake or I'm not. Okay? That's how I track my sleep. If I don't realize my surroundings, I'm asleep. If I still am staring at the ceiling, I'm not asleep. Hey, little doggy. Look at him. Cool. Shakes hands with a robotic dog in the, Hangbot Innovation Booth. Nice. That looks cool. Small size, you know. You can just put him in a suitcase. This would be a good spy dog for, like, James Bond. You know? A little robot dog they pull out and it goes through the things. Pretty cool. What, clock themselves on their board? That thing? Oh, yeah, definitely. Get up and hit your head. You know, you wake up in the morning and it's like, you've had... Go.
Calluses won't hurt you as much as the embarrassment you'd face in front of people once you pull that guitar that never could out.
Right? But then you know what's going to happen. Just in perspective. Go.
I'm gonna need a scaled-up version to ride into battle. Thank you in advance.
There you go. You got to make that dog a lot bigger. There's going to be a time where somebody's going to pull out an old string guitar and people are going to look at him like, look at this old dude. I guarantee you. Yeah? They're going to be like, look at that. What you got strings on that? Kind of like in Back to the Future when the kid's like, oh, dude, you got to use your hands? That's a toy for babies. It'll happen. Now, you imagine you hit yourself on the headboard of this every night, and you wake up and it's like, you've had 3 concussions while you were asleep. At least it's monitoring. All right, more virtual pets. Wasn't there like a new law they're trying to pass that like kids under a certain age can't have AI-enabled toys or something like that? I mean, I guess they just want to suck out the fun of everything. Right? Yeah, so I'm assuming that's just what? Robotic pets? Yeah, okay, another robotic pet. What is this, a shoe refrigerator? What is this? Shoe cleaning robot. Just throw them in the laundry. Throw them in the laundry. A shoe cleaning robot? God. Hey, do they still have people, shoe shiners in the cities anymore? I haven't seen one in about 15 years. Spock! You gotta roll! Equal to or greater than 10. Come on, we gotta get a win. $15. There you go. Beautiful. Pick a number, any number, but I wouldn't pick runs out of coffee because I'm going to try to do that right now. which I've run out of coffee. Okay. So I can call that. Boom. And go random. Ooh. I will call random. Let's go. Boom. Ask for help. Look it up. Boom. Nice. And because I drank all my coffee, I got bingo. It's kind of bittersweet win. Boop. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I don't... Oh.
Does it give stock tips?
No, why would it give stock tips? But you only get that from old-timey shoe shiners. Hey, from what I hear on the streets, that Apple may be going up in price. Icarus One, nice. So yeah, I guess if you have an abundance of shoes that need constant cleaning, then I feel like that's what's happened here. Somebody died at CES, dead body displayed at an attendee tries out an AI-powered smart pelvic belt for a Luster Night 1. Breathing meditation, core activation, and what? Pelvic health training. I guess, you know, maybe that works. I don't know what it is. It just looks like a belt. Wow, everybody's waiting for me to run out of coffee. Oh, here we go with the robots. The fist bumping robots. All right. The Fist Bumper 2000. Steve Scarborough and Eco Solution Sales with LG North America fist bumps with the LG Cloyd. You call it Cloyd? Robot during the LG, blah, blah, blah. Robots on wheels always feel limited to me. It's like, yeah, if they have a flat surface, they're cool, but you can just get away from them if you go up steps. This guy's cute. We saw him last year. This guy was showed last year. Or a very similar thing. He's cute and fuzzy. What that was it called? Marumi. Yeah, companion robot. I don't know what it does, but he's cool. Look, he's fuzzy. It looks like a tiny little Yeti or something. He's cool. What is this? Oh, folds the display of the Samsung Galaxy Z trifold. You know how they had to fold? Well, now they did it 3 times. Great. What the hell is this? What is this? What are those? OtterBox symmetry displays cactus leather. What? Okay, that stupid case. Get out of here. What the hell is this? Tony's Tone Box, children's screen-free interactive game and music box. Yeah, essentially you put little characters on there and it tells stories and stuff for kids. Think Skylanders, but with audiobooks. Yeah. What the hell is this? Foot thing? Rescue Retriever Pet Smoke Detector. Features a silent strobing smoke detector to help firefighters find pets in fires. Look how big this thing is. This dog is not going to wear this the whole time. Are you kidding me? Thank you. Well, they won. That means they were playing, so thank you. Look at this. This is like, unless you're planning for a fire, this is going to be very uncomfortable for the dog. Look at that. All these robots are extremely redundant and dumb. Yeah, so far. All right, good. We're at the end of that. But I like this little guy. I'll see what he do at some point. What else we got? Boom. All right. Official Best of CES 2026 awards are hand-selected finalists in 22 categories. There was something, you know what I'm going to do? I got to, let me just skip ahead to this. Because you know how a lot of people love their Blackberries? You guys like them, right? For anyone who's had them. And we're like, man, Blackberries? Yo. Is this the one? It's a phone charger. Look. It's basically a phone charger, but it's got its own tactile keyboard. So you can just plop your phone on it, charge, and still type with it. Bro, that's kind of cool. I mean, I kind of got used to the touchscreen thing, but still, you know, you could charge your phone and still pretend it's like a, you know, BlackBerry. If you get the desktop to look like a BlackBerry, that'd be cool. Yo, you just root that shit. Yeah. I don't know. I thought this was kind of clever because a lot of people do like the actual keyboard. Yeah. How did music and background go from hip hop club to Japanese, what, bathhouse? I don't know. I didn't even know what the background music is. It's on. Oh, because we're up to that. All right, let's skip ahead. Here, we'll do some other thing. Well, it was a whole album, but whatever. So that's kind of cool. All right, boom. No, not that. Boom. No, not that. Boom. No, not that. Are we good? Okay, there we go. Like 4 tabs over. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? All right, what is it? iGuard. This thing. This is a smart stove shutoff that helps older adults live safely at home for as long as they can. The new version of the device uses radar to tell when a person is in the kitchen, and it's a configurable 5-minute grace period. What? It can also report to a caregiver app if your loved one didn't show up in the kitchen for a particular period of time. So, you know, everybody, even if you're an old person, you live by yourself, you're going to end up going to the kitchen at some point. If you don't, then there's something wrong. This will tell. And it also it'll automatically shut off. You know? That is pretty useful. Yeah. See? Tombot Genie. What the hell is this? Tombot Genie has been, capturing hearts at CES for years. For years? Where is this thing then? Let's see. Designed to comfort people with dementia and help combat loneliness. Dude, just go to a chat room. Well, at least you don't got to worry about feeding the dog, I guess. Packed with sensors and motors, allowing it to move its head, raise its eyebrows, and all that fun stuff. I guess that works. You know, people need companions. NVIDIA Rubin Cube here. NVIDIA is once again, naked one, nice. Once again to talk of CES, and the biggest announcement by what? By the world's most profitable company is the Rubin AI platform. NVIDIA's 6 new Rubin chips work together to reduce the cost of data processing by AI. It doesn't reduce the cost of getting RAM for me. Okay? Is this where all my RAM's going so you can have a Rubin cube? Dude, could you please? My God. You know? Because, like, all we're using all this AI for is to undress people in grok. What the hell? I got things I got to do, you know, like this back here. It's very important. Lenovo Motorola Kira. What the hell is that? Motorola? Are you kidding me? All right, Kira is Lenovo's answer to Apple Intelligence. Wait, Apple has AI? Does Apple have AI? Does it? Oh my God. I never used it. I know it's got like Siri or whatever, but I didn't even think they implemented AI because I feel like they're a little bit behind on everything. Let's say processing cloud-based mobile for the phone in the pocket of the laptop in your hand. Okay. All have AI. All have AI. What is this? Oh, this thing, the Pebble. Look, well, I can't see it now because Pauline's in the way. It's a Pebble. All right, it's wearable. Look at that, Pebble Index. It's basically a wearable little ring, right? It's a wearable little ring that you literally tap with your finger, and basically you could dictate into it whatever you need to, and then AI puts it wherever it needs to go. So you can that's pretty useful if you don't want to take out your phone, but everyone's got their phone in their hand anyway. So, but that is one of those things that will kind of just want to see this. Can I? Oh, good. Let's. Oh God, my fat head is in the way. Can I just? Oh, good. All right, thank you. Yeah, so it's a little thing. This is so tedious. Can I? No, it just gets smaller. And then I can't read it. Burr, 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 burr. Burr. All right, so language map will process what you need it to do, access, and all that other stuff. So basically, you talk into your fancy ring here, and then AI does what you need it to. That's pretty good, you know? I'm assuming it's an app in your phone or some crap. Motorola. Oh, what was the other thing that I missed then over there? Oh, there wasn't anything. It's probably where an ad was supposed to load. All right, what else we got? Samsung Music Studio 5. What is this? One of the most compelling designs we've seen in a home speaker. It looks more like a piece of art, really. It looks like a fan that's missing its blades. That's what it fuck off. You can connect by Bluetooth, but it has Wi-Fi too, letting you pair with other Samsung. Don't care. Okay, it's a speaker. I don't care. What? What is this? XM Sycamore in loudspeaker chip. Smart glasses become more mainstream. They require an audio chip that's as advanced as their AI features. All right, AI audio creeping up on you. I would love AI audio to, like, if I could program into it and say, look, okay, I have hyperacusis. Listening to music is excruciating for me in certain instances. And it be able to automatically adapt to that so it's actually comfortable to listen to stuff. That is what I would like out of AI stuff. But that's just me. Dude, yeah, a lot of people don't have that. Okay, so it's just me and like 100,000 other people. Flex Connect soundbar. More sound bars. Qualcomm Snapdragon X2 Plus. Go.
State of the art.
Yeah, we'll see. Art Carney. There's a mainstream version of Qualcomm Snapdragon 2 laptop processor family maintains 80 trillion operations per second. Yeah, well, if all 80 trillion of them suck, who cares? The highest X2 Elite chips, a laptop starting around $800. I don't care. NVIDIA, AMD Ryzen AI Max Plus 362 AI Max blah, 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 blah. Go.
You're not wrong.
There you go. Art Carney was cool, man. Come on, he was in the Star Wars Holiday Special or Life Day, whatever the hell it was. AMD, God, next time I get a computer, it's got to be either all AMD or all NVIDIA, because I have a laptop that has an AMD onboard graphics card, but also a GPU that's NVIDIA, and they're always fighting each other. And I'm like, what motherfucker wants to use the onboard integrated graphics AMD chipset? I'll do that if it's its own GPU, but, you know, come on, dude. What's that? Intel Core Ultra. Graphics performance to the masses, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Basically another chip that's powerful. Okay, that was about it. Just a bunch of chips. I don't know, man. I'm not super stoked about this list here. Yeah, except for this, so nobody burns down the house. That's nice. What else we got here? Wow, that's big font. Big font. All right, let's see. CEOs follow live with news from Caterpillar and NVIDIA, plus robo-taxis, robots. Everything's been robots and AI so far in, like, CES. Let's see. 80 trillion operations, all of them divided by 0. This battery-powered AI speaker can translate, transcribe, and more. There you go. This is what we need. You know? We're like, hola, ¿qué tal? You know, it's be like, hey, how's it going? You know? That's kind of cool, right? Dude, I do like real-time translators, because then we can get rid of this language barrier, and then I can talk to anybody in any country that I may actually have something in common with. You know, it broadens my horizons, because I got like 4 people I know IRL, and most of them aren't even in this country, you know? So I'm just kind of like, I need to know other languages just so I can expand my pool, you know? It's kind of crazy. Yeah. IRL, it's different. Yeah. What is this? Look at this smiling guy at CES. What's this? Vizio execs explaining why Walmart bought the TV maker for $2.3 billion. Oh, God. So they could put their app in there and I can order directly from them like you can with Amazon's version in their TVs. You know, Walmart's got to have their Fires, right? Walmart Fire, or whatever they're going to call it. It's inevitable. You know that's going to happen. Everyone's going to sell you a cheap TV so they can just say, hey, buy this now. What the hell is this? Motorola also has an AI pin now. Ooh, an AI pin. What does that do? Company said CES, the assistant powering the gadget will hear and capture your surroundings continuously. Oh, good. Yeah, you know, Kind of was trying to get away from a police state, but here we go. And provide you with recommendations and insight. Lenovo didn't provide any details around privacy because there is none. Sorry, we got no deals on privacy because we didn't think anybody had that anymore. We just built it and said everybody records everything anyway, right? We're all doomed. It makes business sense. Yeah, it does.
Piracy?
Piracy, right? That'd be kind of funny, though. It'll give you information about your piracy. You've been stealing a lot. Yeah, what of it? I feel like this would be kind of cool if you are, here's the thing, you're visiting a foreign land. You know, the signs around you, you can't read, that kind of stuff. So if I go to Japan and this thing could just do real-time translations and tell me in an earpiece what it says, like, what does this sign say? It says, okay, we don't have Happy Meals here. Go away. You know, then cool. All right. They don't have Happy Meals. There you go. Privacy, my bad. I know. Let's see. Skylight Calendar 2 keeps your family organized. Yeah, that works if you have a family. AI isn't fully taking over movie production just yet. Did you see, if you can ever track this down, there's I forget the name of the lighting system, but the lighting system, they applied this to film. It was Pulp Fiction. And this bro just moved this little dot around and changed the colors. And it meticulously changed the whole tone of this one scene in a film. Like the lighting around it was vastly different. And you could literally create just incredible lighting with this one little app. In film, in real time, and it's astounding, you know. And I'm like, damn, that's going to be good. And then, of course, everyone's going to complain, you're putting lighters out of work, and it's going to be like, yeah, well, the world. Caterpillar is building a robotic companions. You mean Caterpillar? Do people that actually do like construction? I don't know. Did you ever want a bulldozer friend? You know. Robotics, AI at NVIDIA joined Caterpillar CEO on stage. Okay, talking about stuff. Now I'm curious. At NVIDIA, we built 3 computers and... What's it say? God, this thing is in my way. Again, I got this... You don't see it, but I do. There's this guideline that's just destroying everything here. And I got to find a place to click off of it. Oh, thank God. Anyway, kind of bringing what computers and open software stacked for developers to build physical AI. Now Caterpillar is bringing this to life. Okay, whatever. Caterpillar was actually among the first to experiment with autonomous vehicle technology. All right. So basically, more things I don't have to drive. Okay, great. Officials day 2. All right, day 2. What do we got? B, AI wearable adds new features after acquired by Amazon. Oh, fuck. No, man. Dude, wearable anything with AI implemented, bought by a giant company, I feel like I'm just going to be walking around and like, hey, you know, you could buy that thing that you saw over there for like $5. Hey, that thing over there, you could buy it. You want me to add it to cart? Hey, that thing over there, could you add it? You want me to add it to cart? This thing that you're looking for at a bookstore, it's cheaper here. You want to add it to cart? It's going to get crazy. Oh, man. What else we got here? What's this? Waymo is giving away door prizes. No Waymo. I don't care. What else we got here? What? If you can... Jason Coloradus will pay you $25,000 if you can find him an authentic Theranos device. What the hell is a Theranos device? Pull out a box of outdated gadgets and showed off the grab. Okay, I talk about outdated crap. Okay, garbage. Don't care. All right, whatever. Boop, closing it. That was the thing we talked about earlier. Boom, what do we got here? Live updates and gadgets reveals during the biggest tech event. All right, I'm going to need some water for this. Jimmy.
Apply your biometrics. There.
Yeah. Boom. All right. Let me get it set up. Boom. All right. What has it been 3 hours for this back here? Be dead. Floor show officially opens. All right, what do we got? What do we got? You better bring some cool stuff here, man. Because all I saw was a $300 keyboard that I'm not happy about. Another random CES trend I've noticed this year is a fairly high number of companies either making things that look like even more demented lababoos, or straight up calling their product the Lababoo of XYZ. Oh, God, why would you do that? Gross, I don't want that. Here's an example. The email description could be a backed AI Lababoo robot that joins me. I don't want that. I don't need this. I don't need robots joining meetings for me because I'm just going to yell at people anyway. Ask me anything. Yeah, why are you stupid? What is this? By the way, just 5 minutes ago, Faraday Future was supposed to start. It's Stockholders Day live stream, but it hasn't kicked off yet. Okay, I'm not a stockholder, don't care. Leaf blower? Okay. I don't think I need a high-powered AI leaf blower or something. Whatever. Light bulbs. Yeah, I've seen those before. Doggy. Doggy. Dude, we got a doggy. Cool. If this is a robot dog, that's pretty good. More dogs of CES show. You go to CES and you're just taking pictures of dogs? My dude, is this what they pay you for? Holy crap. That rug, though. How old is this rug? Pee on the rug. Laundry robot. There's a laundry robot. Good. Dream. Derek Ross. Okay, what? Did you cover anything? Who is this? Sherilyn Lowe. Did you cover anything? Okay. No, that's no. That's Carissa. Carissa actually took pictures of stuff. You walked around, took a picture of a guy. No, that was somebody else. You took a picture of a dog? Yeah. Okay. No, I'm getting aggravated at the work ethic right now. All right. Look, so they're like reusing whatever this work is. Okay, and they took a picture of a car outside. So you took a picture of a car outside so far. A dog. Good job. A picture, a poster. Wow. Good job. And then everybody else seems to be taking pictures of whatever this is. Robotics company did a pair of robotic sneakers. All right. That are meant to help people who want to walk more than their body might otherwise be capable of. Okay, here's the thing about that. If your body is telling you stop walking, there's a reason for it. I don't want the robots to... This is why I'm not exercising. Okay, because my body is telling me, you know what? Stop walking. I'm tired. I can't move anymore. I can't feel my legs. I don't want sneakers saying, you're going to keep walking. No, I'm really tired, bro. No, we just got to get over this mountain. Come on. Cankle monitor? Could be. Let's see. The system consists of 2 parts, an ankle-worn exoskeleton and a special pair of sneakers that attach to it. Okay, a little bit more information, please. What's this guy doing? Oh, it's Professor X. What's going on here? Startup called Revimo has developed a robotic system that provides a way for people with limited mobility to lift and transfer themselves, like from a bed to a wheelchair. Yes! There we go. That's going to be useful. That's super useful. You know? Because then it's like, dude, you got to get up. You got to get down. You can't do that? Bro, what's with all the butt? Yeah, so that's kind of cool. There you go. What is this? Keyboards? If you've ever wanted a complete computer in a compact confinement of a keyboard, HP has a CES announcement for you. The new HP Elite Board GA1 hides all the computer smarts inside a relatively svelte. Interesting. I haven't heard that word in a while. Keyboard frame, and HP called it the next-gen AI PC. In other words, you got to connect to the cloud, and it's going to do all the work for you. Wow, it's weird that what's your name didn't cover this? Oh, Sherilyn Lowe? Wow, okay. The last picture you took was of a banner. I'm glad you're getting everybody else's pictures of stuff that's here. John Falcon. Look at that. Bro, AI robot chef. We are getting one step closer to a replicator. Let's go. No, I need that. A lot of CES focus on reducing the workload in the kitchen, be it for food preparation or post-meal cleanup. Nosh. It's literally called Nosh, right? Right? Cook for me. Which the company calls the first robo-chef for the home. Focuses on the former. What? From Daniel Cooper, who saw it in action. I'm going to give Daniel Cooper a fun voice. Even though you're not familiar with the category, you can guess how this thing works. You'll select the recipe from the hardware 500 dish strong repertoire, 500 different dishes, and they're not all toast. Then you'll prepare the necessary raw materials and slide them into individual compartments and trays. It's kind of like you're already preparing the meal, but it's different. Once done, you'll be able to push the tray into the unit, and when you're ready to eat, let it get on with its job of cooking, which I was too lazy to do, but I can clearly prepare all the ingredients. There are water and oil reservoirs, a spice rack mounted in the top, and a camera that uses computer vision. Oh, God. To keep an eye on the meals as they cook. As each morsel is added, a mixer arm spins to ensure the food never stays in one place for too long. Like when it entered my stomach, it didn't stay there for too long. I could see this work. What the hell? Basically, I'm preparing an entire meal, all the ingredients, and I'm saying, you put it in the oven for 350 degrees for 20 minutes. That is motherfucking cooking. This robo chef ain't doing shit. This motherfucker is a liar. This is Daniel Cooper. You're a liar. How is this not cooking? This is cooking. Here's the thing. If I have to break up an ingredients and put it in a device to cook, I am cooking. It's a glorified crock pot. It's a crock pot. Oh, God. Robo-crock pot. Yes, this is... Oh, jeez. Yeah, it was getting a little Rick and Morty there for a while. Samsung and Google have new, competition in the foldable spaces. What are they making, futons?
Crock-a chip.
Crock-a-chip. It's a crock, all right. It's the Razer Fold. Thank you. Motorola unveiled first side foldable CES this year. Okay, yeah, foldable crap. Great. A bunch of dudes hanging out. What's going on here? Oh, look, Cheryl Lowe. Look, not taking pictures of technology, but the people around it. You literally got a group of people with a duffel bag. What? One of the great CES tradition is unusual celebrity sightings. So that's what you're doing. This one's just looking for celebrities. They took a picture of a car, a dog, a picture of a celebrity, and now other celebrities. It's CES. You're supposed to be looking at electronics. Unless one of these is a robo-boyfriend, then it don't matter. Oh, Cheryl Lowe, what did you take a picture of? What is this? Homeless robots? You literally just took a picture of homeless robots. Out of all the pictures they take, they get a picture of the I have no life left to live robot in the corner, and then the one that's passed out drunk. Yeah, Robo Hobo. Yeah, there you go.
Robo-hobos.
Nice. Here's an exclusive picture of the Engadget Team CES 2026 Spirit Animal. Stop. Just stop. Please say you did more. One of my favorite things about CES is seeing people in person. Wow, seeing people in person. I know it seems like I'm getting on them, but if I was going to CES, I would be taking thousands upon thousands of pictures. All right? Clearly, other people were. You just decided to Maybe there's a team of journalists and they were focused on one thing. I don't know. They were doing a human interest story. CES is seeing people in person. People in person. Okay. Whether it's my teammates who I mostly only interact with via Slack. Well, then make an effort. All meet together and get lunch. Or folks who have only ever interacted with over email or on social media face to face. Oh, great. You met people. Good. I know I am being cynical, but I am getting to the point where I'm really agitated because this person had an opportunity to see all the cool gadgets I would love to get my hands on, to take a picture of a dog and passed out robots. It's almost exactly the same. Random anime girl hologram thing. Let's see. That's from last year. We have that. Cylinder. Okay. Well, it would be nice if you had a picture of that. And back to the dog. Fucking shit. Can I take their job? Oh, I love dogs. I do like dogs. I get that, but this is not a robot dog. If I was the editor of Engadget, I would be absolutely astoundingly furiated. There's no information here. The pictures are apparently, I'm going to say, from other sources, you know, like John Falcon. John Falcon. He told us about the crock pot. Thank you. You know, and even Daniel Cooper with all this information. Thanks a lot for the recipes. Hold on, back to the dog. And the dog again. You got 3 pictures of dogs. And this wasn't even, look, Chainsaw Man's Roomba. Look, that wasn't even from them. That was from Katie.
They panhandle for you. Guaranteed passive income. Robo-hobo. Ask for it by name.
Exactly. Look at this. What is this? First glance, it might look like a scary about 4 chainsaws attached, but it's actually a Dream Cyber X robot vacuum. Another concept that looks scary. This is something that, like, this is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre of Roombas. Look at this thing. Whatever. All right, Sherilyn, what do we got here? This is a video that you posted from Wheel Move, assistant device that helps people in manual wheelchairs and extra boost. And that was from Engadget. Well, okay. Now I'm more focused on this person's not taking pictures. Katie took a picture of something. What do you? All right, Sherilyn, come on, salvage it. Another video, but you're reposting it from Karasabi. Okay, so Katie. Oh no, this is Katie's picture. Oh no, Cheryl Lowe. Good morning. I wasn't expecting to see a toilet bowl as I opened the live blog. Oh, the live blog, because you're supposed to be on the floor looking at technology, not going through your. Okay, this is that thing. They were so happy to see people in person. They were happy to see people in person. Why are they on a live blog? You should be on the floor walking around. You are so lucky I am not your boss. You are so lucky I'm not your boss. You are so lucky I'm not your boss. Oh, toilets. Okay, fine. I don't even care what the toilet does. Now I want to know what this person's work is. This is the thing that they referenced earlier, that you attach to a wheelchair so you get an extra boost. Fantastic. Okay. All right. No, not theirs. Not theirs. Not their picture. No, it's still Katie. It's all Katie. Katie. Katie's doing all the work here. Okay, and then a schedule. Katie did all the work. So, all right, Sherilyn Lowe took a picture of a car, a dog, a picture of a celebrity, then a group shot with a celebrity, and then 2 other pictures of dogs, and then everything else was a repost of somebody else's pictures. I'm going to have to write an angry email to Engadget. Am I being like too particular about this? But when I notice something like this, and you know, they had the opportunity to go there and see all this cool shit, and I'm getting pictures of dogs and stuff. Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. You know? All right, so we saw this. All right, let's say drunk robots. Let's go back this. No, because there's another thing here. Go.
Busier than a one-legged robot in an AI assistant kicking contest.
It should be. Thank you. This thing, look, the holographic trapped in transparent cylinder. Random anime girl. They didn't even cover it. They alluded to it, but look, there's a demo there. All right, and that would be, where is it? Because I pulled it up myself because I saw it on another thing. Where is it? No, that's not that. I gotta find it now. I'm sure it's on this list. Nah, that was all that weird power crap. Nope. No, it's like made by NVIDIA or some crap. All right, maybe it is actually here. Virtual assistant. Oh yeah, this takes me directly to the Razer thing. All right, yeah, you can shut up here. This thing. All right, yeah, they just put a link, not anything else. All right, I'm gonna throw this out here. We'll watch it. Look, you got your little robot assistant, right? It talks to you. I'm not playing any audio because I always get screwed every time I do. So you got your little anime robot assistant. Let's fast forward. It tells you you're an awesome person, et cetera, et cetera. It's called Project Ava. All right, great. So you got a bunch of different people here, right? Okay, there you go. There you go. The thing is, this was something that came out, I feel like in Japan. Japan had a model. This is like years ago. I want to say at least 5 years ago. All right, granted, this will probably be a little bit more advanced than all this crap. This is the next step to nobody interacting with anybody, you know? And hey, I am not a people person, all right? But I at least interact with you guys here, all right? We're all here. We talk. We do stuff. Hey, what's up? How's it going? How's your week? All right, cool. You know, I feel like this is. It might be cool, but you know, there's going to be people super obsessed with it because they have like little custom things. And once you jailbreak this thing, it is going to be utter chaos. Okay. I don't need this. I don't think so. Unless I could jailbreak it and then we could put her in a box and then I don't have to have her doing some 50s dances back here. I don't even know what's happening. She's going to pass out. What's that? An introvert's wet dream. Pretty much. I mean, you just wake up and you're like, hey, man, how's it going? This guy wakes up and he looks depressed. And unless it's a really nagging anime girl and he wakes up and he's like, oh, God, the bitch is still here. Can you imagine? That's the expression. Look at that. Oh, God. Yeah, all right. I'm getting up. I know I'm over. I'm going to work. I'm going to school. Don't worry. Whatever. I'll get it done. I'll take out the garbage when I get back. Okay. I'm a little busy right now. All right. I'm a little busy. All you do is sit there in your tube and then you dance around and come on, man. I'm working on the 9 to 5 just to pay your subscription. I guarantee you it's a subscription for this. I guarantee you. Look at this guy. He looks so miserable. Or does Gen Z just not have emotions? Look at him. Look at him. He doesn't even look. He's like, look at all these clothes he has here. He's like, God, I hate every one of these things. Wonder if there's a tie strong enough to strangle my hologram with. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm more for fun, cool gadgets, but come on.
Plot twist. In someplace else, a deleter character, instead.
Yeah, dude, that could be it. You could have Kim Jong, what's his face, in there. Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see how that rolls out. Oh, God, YouTube comments. At least you guys were brave enough to leave the comments on. I wasn't expecting Razer to drop AI goon jar. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What? They're all clothed. That's the thing. This person's mind immediately went to that, which is very telling. My thing is like, I feel like people are going to rely heavily on interaction with a chat GPT type of assistance merely because they don't want to talk to people face to face, or they might be socially awkward and stuff like that. I'm not really think of a sexual level relationship with the hologram because whatever you try to stick into it, it's just going to go right through. So, you know, I don't know how pleasurable that's going to be. Let's see. That's why our RAM prices are so insane right now. There you go. They get it. Do you think they know we're recording all of this? Nope. Let's keep it that way. Yeah. Yep. That's the other thing. The only way I would think this would be interesting is for one or two things. One, I can customize it with whatever character I want, and I can use my own. Two, I can take this fucker offline and use my own large language models that I want that I run offline and just have it do it through Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Somebody start working on that because that would be a fun, cool thing to do. If we could get a little holographic Gora just sitting on a desktop telling us to destroy everything every 5 minutes, that'd be kind of fun, you know? Why are you working on this? You should be doing blah, 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 destroy, you know, that kind of thing. It'd be fun. And then for the better days, we can get, Pauline out there when we don't want to be so destructive. I hope this is an early April Fool's. Apparently, nobody realizes this is not even a new thing. This is not even new tech, like, by the way. So that's for those who don't know. I think we showed it about 2 or 3 years ago. And it wasn't even from NVIDIA. Yeah. I don't know. Know it exists. But, this person just put a link there. So thanks, Sherilyn. Oh God! Do I like click on it? I can't even click on her name. I guess you're lucky that I can't. All right, now let me look. I got distracted and I went down this rabbit hole of what is this person actually doing at CES besides taking pictures of them leaving. Here's another pupper seen outside the convention center, and yes, this is a Dogs of CES account now. Yeah, I'm making a joke to clearly distract you from the lack of work and coverage that I should have been doing. Look, there's more dog. Okay, whatever. So here's a list of CES pro tips for anyone considering attending in the future. Oh, maybe take pictures of the technology. Let's see if that's on here. You can't hail a cab from the streets. I'm not worried about that. I am in CES enjoying what's there. Okay. Always go to a hotel's taxi line of right. All right. All right. So a vacuum. God, I got derailed by that. Okay, what is this? No time for an eye doctor appointment? This walk-up iBot kiosk might be the solution you need. In just 3 minutes, this machine can scan your eyes to give you a prescription, which is also sent to an eye doctor for final verification. No appointment needed. Okay, two things. One, no. Two, and here's the reason. Nobody's going to be cleaning these things, and it is going to be a conjunctivitis breeding ground for people losing their eyesight. Okay? Absolutely not. Do not stick your eyeball in something that other people have been sticking their eyeballs into. You are going to end up with some kind of eye infection that you are not going to be able to even see. Unbelievable. But I'll spring for however much it costs to actually go to a real doctor. Okay? There's headbanging back there. This is absolutely ridiculous. Buried in laundry. Help is on the way, dude. I have like three shirts. Okay. Swishbrat brought its laundry bot. Blah blah blah. Actually go on sale this year, but throwing your clothes in the wash isn't all it can do. It can also wash dishes, serve food and drinks, and wash windows. Okay, what, we've got Power Wash Simulator here? Dude, water's going to get everywhere. Oh, God, these are non-things. Toilet. A camera in your toilet? Sounds weird to me, but Throne introduced its toilet computer that sole purpose is to study your bowel movements. So basically, it analyzes your crap to make sure you're not up Schitt's Creek, I suppose. Yeah, we just talked about that. What the hell is this? ClearDrop brought a soft plastic compactor. Oh, a little trash compactor. That's kind of cool. That'd be fun. I would have fun with that. Trash compactor? How much is a trash compactor? I would just put things in it. Yeah. And okay, here's what I'm going to throw it out there. This is a true crime story just waiting to happen. Okay. I'm not even using my imagination here. I'm just saying somebody is going to trash compact a human being in plastic and get rid of it in the middle of the ocean. Just saying. This is where all the RAM is now. Study your what? Yeah, it studies your poop. It studies your poop. It's got cameras. It looks at it. It realizes you've been eating too much corn. I don't know. I guess people might need that. I guess, you know, what was this? Okay, this is the Lego thing with the brick. We saw that. All right, headphones. All right, Klipsch. Son of a Klipsch. Debuted its first set, well, actually 3, of headphones in years during CES. The pair pictured is called the Atlas HP1, and they're designed for your day-to-day life and travel. Well, what the hell this does? During my brief time with the HP1, the excellent sound quality was the thing that stood out most. Well, considering they're headphones, it probably should be, you know. You don't want them to have to be comfortable and sound like shit. But Klipsch is demoing the headphones with lossless audio over USB-C. So it'll be interesting to see what the audio is like in wireless mode. What? You didn't even ask. So you went to CES to look at these headphones, and you're really impressed with the excellent sound quality you had because they were wired. You didn't say, yo, take this out. Let me hear what they sound like with wireless. What the hell? What were you, hanging out with the other one who was taking pictures of dogs all day? What the hell? Sorry, I'd like to go further into these headphones, but we got pictures of dogs we got to take. What the fuck is happening over there? Shit. All right, what do we got here? What are you doing? Bored with your nails? Behold, I Polish. I know it says polished, but it could be Polish. I Polish, which can change your press-on nail color in just 5 seconds. You, of course, have to buy the starter set for, you know, $95. But that's less than 2 visits to the nail salon. You know how much I pay to go to the nail salon? Nothing. Because I'm not fucking lazy, okay? I can do this myself. Ah, God. Once you've selected your color of choice, you just put the tip of the nail into the wand and it'll pass a short charge into the nail to change it. It's like electrocuting your cuticles, but colorful. Sadly, the company wouldn't shed too much light on the process it uses to run the nails, but for my guess, it's some sort of electrochemical shenanigans going on behind the scene. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to stick my finger into electrochemical shenanigans. What did it say? We don't want to talk about it? UV curing process? Probably. Here's the thing. All the tips you get are probably a reactive coating. So you put these press-on nails, stick it in there, and it just shoots a little thing over there to change it a particular color based on whatever you want. So it's kind of like a glow stick. You break it, there's a chemical reaction. It's probably the same premise, you know. I mean, I'm oversimplifying it probably, but, you know, this... Who cares? Just paint your nails. What the hell is this? Oh, look at this. Lenovo's regularly experimenting with rollable laptops. We talked about this last year. It was a laptop that's screen extends. The problem we had with that when we last covered it was the screen only has a particular amount of times you can do that. Granted, it's in like the 100,000s, you know. However... I don't like the fact that there is a bit of a, well, you don't want to do it too much, you know, kind of thing. All right, what the hell is this? I don't know, you know, expanding thing. I'd rather just have a fold. Motorola is taking another spin on the Razr phone. Oh, it just introduced the first ever side foldable phone. It's called the Razr Fold. Really? All right, Razr Fold. It'll come in 2 colorways, including blue and white. From Lawrence Bonk. That's their name? Bonk? Isn't that the name of a Nintendo game from, like, back in the day? Coming soon for NES, Bonk. The Razr Fold boasts an impressive 6.6-inch external screen and an 8.1 flexible main display. The company hasn't provided dimensions, so we don't know how thick it is. I do like it thick. I added that last part. Oh, God. What else we got here? This is like I'm sorry to the wildlife picture taking during a time is that's what kind of threw me off. I can't take it. All right, there's only a couple more tabs. I can't be doing this all night. Dell CES 2026 chat was the most pleasingly un-AI briefing I've had in maybe 5 years. A bit of a shift from a year ago where all we talked about was AI PCs. Yeah, whatever happened to AI PC things? Everyone's like, dude, it's going to be AI PC. We're going to put AI in everything. Dell's like, yeah, no. They're just happy they're still around, I think. The unshakable presence of AI has been an unwelcome companion of my job for the past few years, but it sure feels like longer. It's not even like it's some exciting, malevolent artificial mind with tendrils of influence weaving its way throughout my world. That would at least be satisfying from a sci-fi perspective. Now that I've had to deal with can barely write, definitely cannot count, and has only just figured out what fingers are. Okay, so this guy's complaining about AI, blah, 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 blah. All right, what do we got here? One thing you'll notice in the message we delivered around our products was not AI first. Dell had a products carry 12 tolerable. So there's a bit of shift from a year ago where we're all about AI PCs. It's not that Dell doesn't care about AI or AI PCs anymore. It's just that over the past year or so, we've come to realize that the consumer doesn't. The consumer generally doesn't. It will. But right now, AI doesn't need to be in a PC. If they want AI, they can go get it. You can get it in Copilot. You can get it in ChatGPT, Grok, all that stuff. It doesn't need to be built into the computer. It's unnecessary. Yeah. They're not buying based on AI. In fact, I think AI probably confuses them more than it helps them. Well, it depends on the AI. Oof. Ridiculous. AI laptops, not a chance. 4K minimum for AI. Yep. An Omni high. All right, yeah, so basically Dell decided to not push AI on everybody. Good for you. Now, what are those RAM prices like in your computers? All right, CNET. Your guide to a better future. Honestly, I didn't know CNET was still around. I'm not even joking about that. I'm not even being rude. What? That's like, what am I even looking at out of here? Can I get out of here? Bro. Okay. Oh my God. If you're loading the video, I'm closing the tab. My dude. There we go. All right. Oh, because I was zoomed in, it's like, you need to watch the video big bro. Okay. CES is a trip. The strangest, smartest. Okay, futuristic. Let's find some futuristic shit here. This fucking thing. Dude, this is what I saw that I wanted to see again. This, you know the laptop we saw with the extra screen? This one's got one that got fold out. Yo, ultra-wide laptop screen, but you just squish it back in, put it back down. This I like. No bad coffee or mispronounced names. Maybe a little bit of both. This is kind of cool. Look, Legion Pro rollable concept. Oh, it's a concept. We ain't ever going to see this. This guy. Wow, look, this person's not taking pictures of dogs. Good for you. That's kind of cool. All right, we don't need to see your face, though. It's about the freaking tech, dude. I want to see the tech. I want to see the tech, not your head. You just closed the important part I wanted to see. God. Oh, yeah, this guy, we talked about this, the Razer Project Ava. A holographic backseat driver for your gaming in life. Razer's always good for a couple of neat concepts. Did they ever come out with those, remember during COVID, they had the designer gas masks and stuff like that? Whatever happened to those? First one is Project Ava, a hologram in a tube avatar that works with AI software, essentially giving your chatbot a face and body too. On one hand, it's definitely cool looking if you can get past the mental cringe visual of clones and tanks. What? That's what... Dude, you ever been to a Gap? I mean, it's basically the same thing. And the fact that it's holographic. On the other hand, I find things that move or flicker in my peripheral vision to be distracting. Do you have a refresh rate that I can adjust here? I would also like to prefer my AI respond in bullet points, as I have been frequently told. However, I am not typical, clearly or not. Bro's complaining, you know, having something flicker in my peripheral is really annoying, and I generally like my ChatGPT to talk to me in bullet points, okay? But you're misunderstanding the fact that you have a holographic AI companion now in 2026. You're really worried about whether it talks in bullet points? Fucking technology. This is essentially a miracle for shut-ins. What the you know, it's flickering off to the side. It's very distracting. What the what? What are you doing? God. Whatever. This guy, is it distracting you? Okay, Razer's Project Motoko. It's not as weird as you think, or maybe it is. That's how Scott Stein summarizes the impression of Razer's headphones with cameras intended as a kind of, well, alternative to smart glass. All right, let's see where that goes. One way to use them is while you game to offer real-time advice. Okay, here's what I've learned from a couple of bits of technology between the AI assistant that Sony wants to get into games and this thing, along with the little AI Ava crap. Nobody wants to play their games now. They all need hand-holding to, how do I get to this level? Fucking play your game, dude. God. Like, here's the thing, okay, because we grew up in an era where, you know what? No fucking internet, no walkthroughs, no guides, no cheat codes, no fucking nothing. If you're lucky, you had a game genie. We didn't even have that. You played the game, you had to beat the game. You didn't beat the game, you didn't. That was it. You know, there was no walkthroughs, there's no watching somebody else do playthroughs. This is it. You got it, you paid it, you're committed. Done. Oh, God, everyone's like, could somebody please help me with this game? I get that. Now I get it because I don't give a flying crap about, you know, sitting there for 15 hours trying to figure something out. I got better things to do. But my God, this guy doesn't look too happy about it. Razer made headphones into smart glass without the glass. Is it? Oh, what's this little guy? Hey, a little robot that can climb stairs and get you while you're asleep. All right, we'll see what that do. Robot vacuums are pretty common these days, but they still have their weak spots, one of which is climbing stairs. Ooh, Roborock Soros. Rover rises to the challenge thanks to the jointed legs that extend to push it up a stair. It can clean those stairs as well as rise above obstacles. All right, I guess. I guess that's a thing. For people who have stairs. Oh, this better be a lightsaber. What is it? Real Fit AI. Pauline, there's some fit equipment here. It looks, what? What? Unprepossessing until, I've never even heard that word in my life. It looks I can't say that word. Until you see this robotic massage roller in action. Pauline, massage roller. Let's see. You lie, what? You lie on the A1 and it rolls up and down your back. That looks painful. This absolutely looks painful. I don't want this rolling up and down my back. All right. Looks like you get a nice stretch too. It's the perfect CES gadget, and I need one now. Okay, good for you. This person. Oh, hey, there you go. Real Fits 380 AI-powered robotic massage roller. That's it. That's what we're looking at. I'd play the video, but then I always get an issue on YouTube with it. Govee Ceiling Light Ultra and Sky Ceiling Light. I don't need more light. Lollipops? Lollipop Star. Under the heading of things you wish your candy could do, I'm guessing play music is pretty far down the list. That was the thing. We saw that. No, when Pum'Kin Guy was going through one of the Reddits, it's a lollipop that actually plays music in your mouth. That's ridiculous, right? Yeah, it is. Stupid. Let's see. Lollipops also blast tunes using bone conduction technology. When you bite down, you trace the sound. It's coming from inside your head. Come to think of it, a lollipop could play notifications when you grind your teeth. That might be pretty useful. It's a lollipop. Okay. AI barman. We saw that. Oh, this looks interesting. All right. It's Jackery Solar Mars Bot. Really want to call it Jackery? All right. At a show full of robots, this one stands out for its novelty. 5 kilowatt backup battery with retractable solar panels that charges as it follows you around. Ready to top off or rescue USB, a 3-prong plug device. Okay, this is kind of cool. I mean, I don't know if I want my phone following me around. I usually, when I charge it, I put it down somewhere and get the hell away from it. Yeah, but that's just me. Lego Dimensions, talked about the weird brick thing that they got there. Smart brick. What the hell is this? AI Tales is walking pet health to another level with a food bowl. Oh, good. Just what I need. What, I need a food bowl? So now what? The cat, it's going to start analyzing my cat so I can get larger vet bills? Good. What the hell is this? Locked in V7 Max wireless lock. A wireless lock that some 5-year-old is going to learn how to hack. What else we got here? TCL Ray Neon Air Pro 4. Display glasses with HDR micro LED screens that hit 1200 nits of brightness. Do you want something that close to your eyes if it's that bright? I feel like that's going to mess you up. No, I'm all for wearable displays that you could just like, oh, cool, but dude, that's good. You're going to burn out your retinas. Wearable displays a growing trend. Okay, $300 Ray Neo Air Pro 4 glasses. Take it up a notch, bringing bright, vivid micro OLED screens that can hit up to 1200 nits of brightness. They're relatively inexpensive, but that's because they're wired rather than wireless. Well, what the hell am I hooking up to? Don't sit close to the TVs. You'll go blind. Yeah. Here, wear these glasses. That is ironic, isn't it? It's like, dude, don't stare at your phone so much. You're going to burn out your eyes. Here, wear these glasses, bro. Oh, God. Honor robot phone. Ugh. I've been testing, robotic cameras for a while, but none of them would not occasionally or play peekaboo. Honor Robot's phone promises to, with its collapsible camera and gimbal, among hopefully other things, announces a concept. Concepts never do anything. It's like they show it and then it never gets into production. No touching was allowed. I'm not sure if it could fully grasp the usefulness of the capabilities. What the hell does it do? Doesn't even tell me what it do. All right. This looks like coffee. This looks like coffee. Ice maker. Oh, I know how to make fucking ice. What's cooler than a plain old ice maker? One that speeds runs. Okay, an ice maker always finds its way. Okay, how long does it take to make ice? It churns out cubes of frozen water in under 5 minutes. I had one that did it in about 8. Okay? They're relatively cheap. I'll wait the extra 3 minutes. It'll be available in April for $150. That's cheap too. That's actually not bad. $150? I do go through a lot of ice. Yeah, so maybe that's the thing. Another AI companion. Describe it as a Tamagotchi-inspired pocket pet. Good. I'm not gonna feed it so it dies. I get real cynical as these things go on. I don't know what it is. I think Dog Picture Lady just threw me for a loop. Cloyd. Yeah, we talked about Cloyd. Donut solid state battery. Does it taste like a donut? Solid state batteries use a solid material to pass ions between the nodes of a battery, compared with the liquid electrolyte used by, say, alkaline and lithium batteries. The solid chemistry allows them to hold more charge in a given size battery, be less volatile, and cheaper to produce. I like the less volatile part. Along with a host of other advantages, Donut Labs has paired with Verge Motorcycles to incorporate the new batteries in its Verge TS. Yo, just give me some AA's and AAA's that use this, okay? That's kind of cool. So we're reinventing the dry cell battery. Got it. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm all for battery technology moving forward, but not explodey. What is this? Samsung Trifold. We talked about the Trifold. Computer guides, all this other BS, CS. No pictures of dogs here? What kind of journalist are you? What is this? CES 27 major trends. Couldn't escape AI at CES 25 time. We didn't expect this year to be much of the same. One of our tasks is, okay. Also about keeping a close eye on chips. Okay, they're keeping an eye on things, but that's about it. Okay, that's it. I think that's the rest of the article. This guy, the new Aorus 5090 Infinity. It says, why is this thing so big? This is a graphics card? My dude. Look at this thing. This graphics card is bigger than my laptop. Are you flipping nuts? Looks like a boombox. I know, right? Look at this. People made it like Reddit, of course. It was like, look at that. This is crazy.
You mean space heater?
It is a space heater. Yo, you put that in a tower, you might as well just leave that thing open because this thing is going to be frying eggs. Like, the 5090 is huge. That's insane. That is insane to me that graphics cards have gotten this big. It really is. Like, I'm astounded at how large that thing is. Have they announced pricing yet? I'm guessing this one is going to cost like $5,000. Yeah, probably. Engineered with an exceptionally compact form factor. Is that what it says? This is a compact form factor? I don't think I could read all this because it's so small. Engineered with an exceptional, exceptional compact form factor. It literally says that. It literally says that right there. Exceptionally compact form factor. This is compact, chat. 59 is bigger than a 2080 Ti. It's ridiculous how big it is. So it becomes a more support stand. Sure, man. Thank you. Oh, man. I'd like to see the non-compact form factor. I think that's back there where everybody's standing around it. Oh, my God. Dude, that's crazy. I had no idea that thing was that big. But, card battle. Oh, God. We still do those. Yeah. Forgot about that. We got distracted by computers. All right, David. You got to roll. Equal to or greater than 13. Pizza guy. Yes! Took down a pizza guy. Nice. Good. Now we get through that. Pick a number, any number. If can't think of one, we can also do random. Number 22. 22. Shiny card battle. All right. It has been called. Wow, I'm lucky I ran out of coffee. I wouldn't have won anything today. What else we got? Let's see what else I can call here. Spicy zombie coffee card. I didn't see one, but I hear tell claims of one. Let's call it. Stevie shows up. Yeah, the card. I'll call it. Physical item shown? No. Doodles on stream? No. Technical issue? Not really. We haven't dropped any frames. Vtuber glitches? Yeah, I kind of stalled a little bit. Steve has bad coffee? Nope. No, nothing Sailor Moon happened. Oh my God. Blood Rain, costume change, PayPal donation, Tangia party, spicy card battle. None of those were spicy. Huh. Mispronounced somebody's name, yep. Something falls off stream, nope. Shows a P.O. box thing, thrift store find, eats on stream. 100 viewers. Did we get to 100 viewers? Let's see. No, we got to 87. Really? You that happy? Thank you. Our happy cat makes it to the wall. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you. Let's see. Gained 5 followers, 100 viewers. We were close. We were close. All right, let me check my card. Boop, boop. Still didn't help me. Wow. Bump, 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 bump. I don't know what else is on the this thing. Oh, good. The clamp. This guy. It's cool. Is that the final design? Because that looks awful in a comical way. Yeah. That is the ugliest graphics card I've seen in a long time. Well, come on. You don't appreciate its compact form factor? All right. out of everything I've seen, I feel like this is the coolest thing, and this weird little guy. A Marumi. Marumi. Well, maybe I'll look this up. Hold on. Give me a second. Let's make sure it's nothing weird. All right. I don't know if they have like it'd be associated with some kind of website that's crazy. And they'll be like, oh no, dude. It's taking you to a weird Japanese thing. What's up? Hey, Icarus one. Nice. I probably have to eat something. Yeah. Please be a legit website. Oh, it is. Okay. Let's see what this guy do. Boop. Look at it. It's little Marumi.
Oh man, you gotta go into the settings and change it, and then you gotta reboot it, and then change the DNS file, and then you gotta reboot everything again. And then you gotta download this mod and put this patch in, and then if you put this patch in, what you gotta do here is you gotta change the INF file. If you change that, no, dude, the other way.
It's spying on you. Thank you. All right, what does this guy do besides turn his head? Wow, why does everybody have such a sad life? Look, even the Marumis were just like, yo, do you see what we're with right here? Look at that. So the head turns around. What's it do? A charm robot that steals a glance and your heart. I don't want to steal in a heart. Which one was that? All right, Danger Cat's up on the wall. All right, boom. Let's see. What does it do? Look, let's see. It brings joy to you and everyone nearby. I don't think... Why? It did not bring joy to them. Look at how miserable they look. Look at it. They're falling asleep on it. Like, fuck. Look at it. Why is this person so sad when they got a mummy or whatever it's called? I'd be at least slightly cheerful. This thing looks disgusted that it's on its back. I can't even abandon it in the subway. Thank you. All right, what does this do? Oh, the Kickstarter is live now. Oh, God. Wait, this is being kickstarted? Son of a... Oh, God. All right, how much do they want? They need $310,000. What was their goal? Their goal was $4,800, well, basically $5,000. And they got $310,000. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't, chat. I can't do it. Each morning to get up and die a little. Yeah, right. I wonder if it speaks to you and it's like, hey, wake up. You know, the little thing just says like, hey, how's it going? I hope you're good. Have a real good day. You know, it's like super, what is it? It didn't even tell me what it does. That's the thing. Does it turn his head and look cute? Because for that, we got Pauline, you know? It's like, what the hell? I don't need that. Ah, God. I think I'm good. All right. Well, do we have all the cats up there? We got Most Dangerous Cat. We got Pop Cat, Banana Cat, who's still twitching. Got this guy and Happy Cat. So I think that was it. Yeah, I tried to add some new cats. Yeah. All right. I got to check a couple of things. But I shall be winding down. I got to see who's on. Because we got to raid somebody. Because it is, what day is it? It is Wednesday. Hey! That means it's Mr. Lobo. Hey, Mr. Lobo's going to be on. Let's see, we got to mute that. We got to go here. Oh, they're creeping up. Yeah. We'll see. I don't know what they're doing tonight, though. Let's find out. Let's see. Commander Lobo is back. Spider-O-Rama, cartoons and draw along. Oh, so they're going to do, older Spider-Man cartoons, Spider-Man 67, Spider-Woman 79, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends 1981, and Spider, exclamation 91. I guess Spider-Man #1? I don't know. That's what they're going to be doing. And we're going to be heading over there, but I need to eat before I pass out, actually. We checked. We're not anemic. I I know. We get these weird things. I don't know if I'm not eating enough or I'm just having too much caffeine. We get this weird thing where we get like super jittery all of a sudden. But all our levels are fine. I don't know. Could be the caffeine, right? Does caffeine have any adverse effects? I don't know. You guys are scientists. I'm not. What's that? Holy crap, what? Go!
You should do a Spider-Gwen sketch, Steve.
Could probably do that. But we've been kind of behind on all that draw-along stuff. Because we've been trying to draw along our own stuff so we can get it up on Etsy. All right. There you go. Mr. Lobo. There you go. Goes cat. I will. No, I mean, no, that's the short of it. What would, because we've eaten today, we've had food, and then other food. So we've eaten. So what would cause an individual who probably drinks too much caffeine a weird sense of, damn, I need to eat and I'm jittery? Is it just the caffeine? I don't think Pauline can turn off. I think I have to hit a switch on her back. No, I don't want to actually go back there because then it's like her butt is like eye level if I'm behind her. She's fucking tall, dude. She's literally twice my size. You're getting old. What? I know it gives me hypertension and anxiety. What, caffeine? Well, that's her normal state is hypertension and anxiety. So I just don't know if it's getting worse. Caffeine can sometimes make your sugar drop randomly. Diabetes. Not diabetes. We already had a check. That was literally your first concern, was just like, oh, God, what the hell? We went to the doctor. They're like, you're fine. You're literally fine. All our numbers across the board are actually pretty exceptional. Yeah. It's like, yeah, your blood pressure's a little high. Yeah. But that's because you're anxious. But other than that, I don't know. Like, literally, clinically, boom. I asked the nurse about that once, and I was getting my hypoglycemia treated. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Not hypoglycemic either. It's actually really kind of bizarre. So I'm assuming it's going to be caffeine mixed with anxiety, hypertension, and probably getting really angry at the person who was just taking pictures of dogs at CES. I'm not going to pass out, but, you know, I'm just saying. It's just like I'm hungry. I don't know. Wait, when did I eat? What was it? 4? Okay, I've been on for 4 hours-ish. So, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
Like 5 hours ago.
Murder is environmentally friendly. Yes, it is.
There it is. Last time I overdosed on coffee, got me, bricked up all night. But at least I've gotten, a lot of work done that night. No, it's weird because every time we have coffee, we can go right to sleep. So, I mean, sleep-wise, it doesn't have an adverse reaction. So I'm just wondering if it's just random jitteriness, but then I feel like I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. Yeah, that's the ADHD. Anger can definitely cause that too. Oh, okay. So basically, I'm dealing with anxiety, anger, and caffeine. So that's just usually Tuesday, though. Well, whatever. I'm like that too. I can literally have a cup of coffee before bed, and it doesn't keep me awake. Yeah. It's got some benefits though, because people look at you like, "What? You're gonna have coffee?" It's like I wish I was that person that could have coffee at 10 o'clock and then be up all night. You know, I can have a cup at like 1 in the morning, and be like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed." Yeah. Makes you crash? Maybe it is. Could be a crash. About to be like hunt gather. It took a long time to go. Dude, that would be cool. I want caffeine to have the normal effects it's supposed to on my body. Yeah. Yeah, anger can, what? You and I aren't terribly different. Exist on a pool of burning rage. And I'm autistic with ADHD. On top of my, ADS and VCD. See, that's kind of good. So, at least you get that. What? It's like we're the Incredible Hulk. The trick is to always be angry. Sometimes it's the only thing that keeps you from waking up each morning. You know? It's like, yep, got to get out of bed. Why? Everything sucks. It's terrible all the time. Well, I'm pissed off, so I might as well get out of bed. Yeah, you got a case of Brooklyn Rage. Brooklyn Rage, dude. Dude, is what happened. Could be. All right, so Here's what we're going to do. Dawn is off tomorrow, as am I, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be working. Dawn will be streaming at 5 o'clock on Friday, usual time, !Dawn, if you want to toss a follow and stuff like that. Yeah, we're going to be back on a Sunday, but other than that, it's just going to be work for us. A little bit behind because of the holidays. Holidays always derail us, you know, because we got to stop things to do other things. It sucks. Exactly. I'm always angry. Coffee makes me more comfortable with it. Yeah, there you go. That's because your internal body is now buzzing at the same frequency as the rest of your angry cells. Oh, God. All right, so we're going to raid Mr. Lobo. They're going to do a draw-along, bunch of Spider-Man stuff, old-timey nostalgic cartoons and things like that. Be fun. I have a headache or migraine, or I have a cup of coffee and crash right out in bed. Yeah, there you go. It's supposed to help migraines, you know, blood flow and stuff. Don't forget to breathe. Oh, yeah, breathing. Well, it's kind of hard to deal with it when they're doing that. But at least we got a gold kappa out of today, right? Oh, God. All right, let me set up the raid and then we can get that flip out of here. Yeah, so I'm going to go eat something. Trying to think what. Oh, I got cottage cheese. I'll eat cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is a really good base for ice cream, by the way. We did try that. We made a couple of ice creams with cottage cheese in it, and it was surprisingly good. It does give it a cheesecake kind of consistency. You know, just put all the ingredients in a blender, blend it first, and then put it in one of those little creamy things. It's you know, we got to let it freeze, but it's actually good. I was like, all right, this works. I was happy about that. All right, there you go, Golden Kappa.
Thanks for the stream.
Hey.
Have a great week, Steve. See you next
You too.
stream.
Everybody do something fun this week. I say it every time. Go.
Right on. Right on.
Right on. There you go. Thank you. I say it all the time. Do something fun because, you know, who knows what the world has in store for you. You know, get yourself a treat. Do something fun. Exercise a little bit, apparently. I'm still not doing it back there. I should just leave her here all night and just, I'll wake up in the morning. She'll just be like, still just getting her arm going. There's so many jokes I could say, too, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be very polite about this. No, because then I don't want to argue with the pumpkin. Yeah. Let's see. No, we're not doing this at the pumpkins. So. All right, everybody go. Do sleep aerobics. Isn't that just restless leg syndrome? All right. Later, everybody. Thanks for helping out, doing the thing. You know, we're plugging along as usual. So we shall see you when you see you, and that shall be Sunday. It'll be the pumpkin. I got to take a break because just watching her is exhausting. Later, everybody. Do something fun. Do it.